Emerald Moon won't be here.
Okay.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build a new society. Welcome back to Fallout. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was looking at the live stream through the YouTube side of things and suddenly realized it hadn't finished yet. Anyhow, welcome back to Fallout Las Vegas, Episode 8. Isn't he dead? When we last left our intrepid crew of ragtag, rabid, crazy, mindless, probably very high characters, they were facing a rather uncontrollable forest fire in the realm of fantasy within Vault 85. They also managed to find a wonderfully and very important Helm of Fire, which Blarf discovered and then handed it over to Ogre, who promptly put it on his head. So, now that we have caught ourselves up, let's cover a few things right off the bat, although I need to do one small thing. Control-C, delete. No. Need to do two small things. Let's break this down. I decided to try to put the intro into the comments. Why are you fighting me? All right, let's do this. You delete. You come with me. You post. There we go. You post. And let's put a link to the YouTube channel in the middle of the show. Yeah, that's just great. Oh, you're not going to let me post that. All right.
Man, it's hot in here.
Right? And there. Now we're caught up. Okay. All right. So, now that I'm caught up as the GM and I'm aware of what I'm doing, what are you all doing? But before we get to that, players, has everyone leveled up their character since the last game session?
As far as I know.
Yep.
Everyone gets one additional perk, one additional health point, and one additional skill. If you take the perk skilled, you get 2 additional skill points, making it for a total of 3 skill points, which could really help out your character right now because you might catch fire.
I'm not catching fire.
Plus 2 to survival.
There you go. That can make life a lot easier. All right, so what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So we have a rule that we need to incorporate in the game because the GM is an idiot and forgot to include this rule. I have it in all the games I run, and it simplifies everything. The rule is called power word blah. What this is when you have two characters being played by two separate people, and one character is in the room or in the environment and the other character is not present, to simplify bringing that character up to speed, the player says to the other player, power word blah. And what power word blah is, here's all the information that the player knows, but now the character knows it. You're brought up to speed. Simplifies it. This has been used in all my games, and it avoids the metagaming. It avoids the issues of people not knowing what's going on. It avoids a lot of other crap. And it simplifies a lot of the mechanics in games because players will forget that their character doesn't know something, and you have to bring that into play. Everyone understand?
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yep. So, now we've covered that. Okay.
I have a question.
Right. Yes, you have a question.
So if we do that skilled rank,
Yep.
or for the perk,
Yes.
do you have to put all 3 points towards one item, or can you split it up?
You can split it up. The skilled perk gives your character 2 additional ability points to apply to any ability you want. So instead of getting 1 point for the level, you would then in turn burn your perk and get 2 additional points. And you can take it up to 10 different times, and the first level you can take it at is level 3. One moment for a moment. I have something tugging at my leg. And now that I've kicked the little gremlin back into the corner, let's go back to what we were talking about. A gremlin was curious why it could hear one conversation but not the other conversation. These little fox gremlins, I swear, they just get ever so special. Anyway.
I was going to say, what kind of gremlin was it?
The fox gremlin. The little fox gremlin decided he wanted to know why he couldn't hear the conversation on my end, but he could hear the conversation in the far off distance and why the conversation was not where it needed to be. So, anyhow. So let's continue on, shall we? No. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Hey, do I have that button? I'm going to turn on music. Let's go with cinematic. Bring the volume down. Maybe. Hold on. Okay, well, screw it, whatever. If it plays, it plays. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Fuck it. Power fuck it compels me. Okay. So, we are back. We are front. We are forward. We are left. We are right. What would everyone like to do? Ogre has placed the helmet on his head. The system is powering up. Ogre is now seeing everything around him. What would the players like to do?
I want to move away from the fire.
You want to move away from the fire. Okay. Are you going to go to... Well, let's... You are at the edge of the environment at the moment. You can go back towards the little tea hut that you guys came through, and maybe you can get back out that way. You'll have to go through the forest of strange and unusual trees. Or you can... Yes?
It seems to me like we were following the robot. We were on a quest to find something.
You were. You found it. The Helm of Fire.
Now, Buford, is there a way out of here without us having to go through that wall of flame over there?
Hi-ya!
Lead on, Junior.
All right. Buford turns around and starts wandering off this direction towards the forest. What would each of you like to do?
I'll be following the robot.
Okay.
I'm not going to let them leave me here. I'll follow them. As long as it's away from the fire, hopefully.
It's perpendicular to the fire.
Oh, it's not here.
I told him to get us around the fire without going through it. Right? Okay, I'm
Yep.
following the robot.
The fire is to the south of your direction. To the east is a wall. To the north is a wall that's painted to look like a forest. And to the west of your location is open forest, the way you came.
Y'all fall in.
Is everyone else following?
Sure.
John Mason follows in suit.
Even though I
Or
can't
Emerald
remember
Moon
where
follows
I
in
have
suit
to.
with her dog. John Matrix follows in suit. Blarf follows in suit. Mara Jade follows in suit. Atreyu, are you following?
Yeah.
Okay. As you all start wandering away, Ogre starts to follow behind you. And then Ogre goes, wait a minute. Oh my god, is that it? Holy crap, that makes complete sense. What would you like to do?
Ogre, you want
figure out what
to
he's
I mean,
seeing.
Blarf, you want to communicate with him, find out what his trip is?
Fire.
Blarf, do you look at Ogre?
Yeah.
You look at Ogre, he's standing in front of you, and he suddenly disappears.
We have a problem.
Not my problem. I'm following the robot. I'm getting out the fire, bro. I'm getting out the fire. That's what I'm doing. Are you with me,
All right.
Bluff? Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm going to follow you.
Yeah.
All right. So the robot continues down towards the ravine.
Remember, he was not originally part of our party.
Who, Ogre?
Yeah.
Well, neither was Atreyu or Mara Jade or John Matrix, but
But
you
they're
know.
following us, and they
They're
didn't
following.
disappear.
Yeah, they ain't disappeared and they're following. So, you know.
All right. Well, fuck him. He'll figure it out.
I've pulled that motherfucker out of how many fucking perilous positions?
Well,
He's not there.
here's
I
what
can't help
happened,
him.
though. You were looking right at him, and he went, it makes complete sense, and then literally faded into nothingness in
because
front
he's
of your
got that
eyes.
Because he's got that stupid helmet. I ain't trying to figure that out. I'm out of here. He's on his own. Man.
All right.
He disappeared.
It made perfect sense. He knows what he's doing. I'm out of here. Following the robot makes perfect sense to me. That's, you know.
Try you, Mara. Are you following?
Yeah, although I'm very...
Confused.
I'm going to look in the vicinity of where he disappeared and try to figure out where the hell he went.
That's the weirder part. It's in an open field. There was nowhere he could go.
Oh, I'm going to look for something that's invisible then. Like an invisible door that he just walked through or something.
All right.
At least somebody's trying to investigate. I'm out of here.
Fuck that. I need you to make a perception plus survival check.
Yeah, 2 successes. Awesome.
2 successes. Good. Looking at it, you can see footprints where he was walking up to and where he stopped. The footprints are slowly fading in the dirt. But his additional footprints don't go any further. There's no trails in any direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we already knew that. He disappeared. Weren't you paying attention?
All right. So now, everyone that is following the robot, you will need to make a perception plus survival check.
I hate this check.
I hate it too because there's no fucking spot option in the damn game. Jesus fuck.
Okay, I knew there was a reason I added one to survival. There you go. Okay.
Right?
Let's see. Perception is 6. I now have a 5 in survival. I might actually get somewhere.
I got 1 success. I got 2 successes, baby.
What the hell's my
Solid.
box at?
I don't know. I don't need to know where your box is at.
It's what I roll my dice in.
Gotcha.
Well, I got 1 success.
Yeah. 1 success?
Yep.
All right. Mara, try you.
Yep.
What'd you
Yo.
get?
Oh.
Perception? Oh, yeah. Actually, sorry. Mara, you're not paying attention. You're paying attention to trying to figure out where Blalock is. Try
I
you.
was very
Roll your...
confused for a second. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, sorry. Try you. Roll your perception plus survival. Did you not pull the D20s out of the box? Try you. Hello. Are you there? Bueller. Bueller.
Every time.
Bueller. All right. Well, Atreyu seems to have discovered thumbs. So we will come back to Atreyu at a later point. All right. So, Kyle and Blarf. Blarf, ahead of you through the bushes is a person laying down on the ground. They're kind of in a slumped position, arms in front of them. You're not quite sure why they're there. Kyle, there's a guy who's sitting on the ground, kind of slumped. He looks dead. What would you like to do?
Corpses don't confront me. I gotta get away from this fire, bro.
Okay. You're going to ignore the dead body?
Pretty much.
All right.
That's what I got a crew for, right? Just to mess with stuff after
I'm 10 foot. I can catch up.
All right. So
I'm going to take a look at the body.
All right.
See?
The robot continues down the path. Kyle follows the robot. Emerald Moon makes a wide berth around the body. The dog follows. John Matrix is confused, walks around the opposite way. Blarf, there's a body sitting in front of you. Mara, oh, actually, I'll get to you in a second. Mara, what would you like to do?
So I walked through the same position that he was in, and there was nothing.
Yep, there is nothing there.
Okay.
You do feel something bump into you, as though it's moving past you.
Huh. Odd. I grab it.
Make a athletics plus perception check.
Hi, Mom. I wrote it.
No successes.
All right, what'd you get? One success?
No successes.
No successes. You reach into the ether and grab nothing. There's nothing there.
Kind of shrug my shoulders and go with the rest of the party, I guess.
All right, you follow the rest of the party. You come through the bushes to where you think the rest of the party is and make a perception, or you find Blarf staring at something, make a perception plus survival check.
Ooh, that's not good.
What'd you roll?
20.
Yeah, I rolled a 14 and a 20, so
All right.
failure and a crit failure, so
All right. Well, so Blarf is standing there. He's staring at a person. You walk up and you see the person, and the person looks depressed. The person is very depressed. You're not sure why. Blarf, what would you like to do?
Pick up the body.
Okay.
Well, now is it a body or is it a depressed person?
Okay. So it's a body for everyone else but Mara J. Mara J failed to notice the dead body, and therefore thinks the dead body is a depressed person.
Drugs.
The delusion of
Drugs are bad, okay?
Remember, everyone's hallucinating, so goodbye. There you go. Anyhow.
Okay, so he picked up the body here, and
What are you doing with the body?
there's a river over here. You can dump it over here. Get on the road with us.
Blarf, what would you like to do with the body?
I'm throwing it on my shoulder and catching up with everybody.
All right. You slap the body on your shoulder and you carry it with you.
I was going to say, you made me roll for that. I am slapping you through the phone.
That's fine. All right. Well, while you're carrying the body, you feel the body's arm wrap around your shoulder.
Zombie.
Hold on. Mara, the depressed person gets picked up by Blarf and carried along, slumped over the body. The arm of the depressed person reaches around and gives Blarf a big hug. What would you like to do?
nothing. I think the guy just wants a hug.
Okay, so you follow along. All right. Let me grab the body real quick, because we have to go to the next page. At the sound of the chime, turn the page. Where's the page? There's the page. All right. Everyone's coming in from this location, so you're all going to show up there. Everybody? That's everybody. And all of you can go away. At the sound of the chime, turn the page. Bing! Whoops. Damn it. Ah! GM didn't move the button. Move. Bing! Alright. Can we see it? You can see it. Alright. Slide the camera over. There you go. Alright. So, you're all walking along, and the robot is continuing down the path. And, everyone gets copied because dumb program.
You know why that happened, don't you?
I know exactly why it happened. 'Cause dumb GM forgot where things were.
No. That happened because we both moved me at the same time.
No, actually, I hit Control V because I was pacing because I forgot that I copied the whole group. And I was pacing the body because it's part of the story. Because dumb GM. Everyone. As you're walking along, I need you to make a perception plus survival check.
It's the same roll almost all the time. You know that?
Yeah. Well, there's no spot check. That's half the fucking problem. It's absolutely
You should have told us. Tag survival.
But what
I
fun
have
would that be?
1 success out of 2.
All right. Mara.
Sorry, perception plus survival.
Yep. The Fallout version of Spot. Alright. Well, that's good. He had to step out. I don't know where my phone went. Oh, there it is. Alright. Mara?
1 success.
1 success. Kyle?
Yeah.
I need you to make a perception plus survival check for me.
I did that. I told you.
Oh, did you?
Success
Sorry.
out of 2.
You got 1 success. Sorry, I got distracted by something.
Mine's right there in the chat. You can always see what I do.
But I'm not looking at your screen. I'm looking at my screen.
I mean, this screen up here. StreamYard screen.
Yes, I don't look at the StreamYard screen when we run the game. I look at the game's map. So I don't see a lot of what's going on. All right, so as you guys are walking along, following the robot, you see that body again, but this time he's leaning against a tree.
I thought Blarf was carrying it.
Oh. Do you look back?
Yeah.
Blarf is carrying a mannequin.
In which case, I'm going to assume this is a mannequin too with my tripping balls ass, and I'm going to keep following the robot.
All right. You ignore it.
Just like last time.
All right. Mara, what do you do?
See, I have experience with seeing stuff that ain't there.
Why is the mannequin still hugging?
Yep, the mannequin is still hugging Blarf, but it's a depressed mannequin. However, the depressed guy is leaning against a tree, and he's depressed.
I'm gonna go over to him and shake him.
The guy next to the tree?
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Welcome back.
It was an important call. I had to take that.
No worries. We get it. All right, Blarf, I need you to make a perception plus survival check.
I should have tagged that skill. Do you know how many? We would never not have points.
You should have ball tagged it. We get it.
I don't know where we're at on points, but I'm going to spin one.
We're at full. Don't worry.
And still one success.
All right. All right. So, standing in front of you is that same dead body you just picked up, leaning against a tree, head slumped over.
I'm going to grab it and throw it over my other shoulder.
Okay.
Good news is that we at level 5 we can take a thing called tag that allows us to do that.
Yeah, right?
All right, so Blarf picks up this one and throws it over his other shoulder. Now Blarf is carrying 2 bodies.
He's going to head back there for me.
And are we continuing down the road?
I'm
Yeah,
following.
I'm still following them.
All right. You go
And
up
if I
the
see
slope.
any funny trees, I'll grab them and throw them over my shoulder.
Right. The robot starts to cross the bridge. And sitting on the edge of the bridge is a perception check.
Again?
Yep. Again. Perception plus
2
survival.
successes.
One
success.
success.
1 success. Mara?
Another
A
perception.
16 and a 4 if you wanted to know what the numbers are. You know we're pretty friggin' honest. There's no point in cheating in an RPG. You can always make a new character.
Right.
There's no win in the game.
Oh,
That's
again,
not true.
storytelling.
I like RPGs.
there's always a way to win. How many?
Surviving is winning.
2 successes. All right. So starting at the bottom, Blarf, you have 2 bodies that you're holding over your shoulder. On this bridge is another body identical to the 2 you've picked up, currently fishing. The head turns to you, looks at you, looks back, slumps down. Kyle,
It goes over my shoulder.
hold on. Kyle, Mara,
Mhm.
you guys see that same dead body that Blarf just picked up,
Mhm.
fishing, looks at the both of you, shakes its head, goes back to what it's doing, slumps.
Okay,
I
What
am
would you
so
two like to do?
let's see. I'm gonna follow the robot.
Okay. The
I'm about
robot
2 seconds away from
looks at
killing
the-
all of these people. Just to be on the safe side.
The robot looks at the body, looks back at you, looks at the body, shrugs its shoulder, and keeps walking.
I'm with him.
Following the robot. All right. John Matrix is really confused. It just keeps following. Emerald Moon and the dog both follow. Mara J. Blarf, what would you like to do?
I follow as well, even though I can't actually use my token.
That's all right. I don't know why it's not moving you. I'll move it.
I don't know.
Yep. Blarf,
What?
what are you doing?
Grabbing the next body, stacking it up like cordwood.
All right, you
That
grab the
one
next
moved.
body.
But that one moved. Don't forget. That one
I was
turned
being
his
silly, I
head.
remember.
I'm sorry. I pick up the body.
That's fine. That's fine. You pick up the body, you slap it on top of the other one. And you now have 3 bodies on your shoulders.
I'm good.
All right.
I
As
got
you're
this.
walking along,
Super fireman.
you come to a point where the robot walks between 2 trees and then stops. The 2 trees step in the way so that you can't follow the robot.
Buford, remove the trees.
Hi-ya!
Ah,
The
shoot.
robot turns around and goes to lift up one tree, and the other tree lifts up the robot.
And this is the time when we all run by. Beep, 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 beep,
Okay.
on the left-hand side. Because this
Okay.
tree is... Oh, now the trees are just popping up everywhere, huh?
No, there were other trees behind it. You just couldn't see them. As you start to run around the tree, 2 more trees step out from behind the front 2 and block your path.
Go ahead, ask me what I'm going to do.
What are you doing?
I'm going to tell Buford to go ahead and torch the tree that's holding on to him, and then I'm going to the river.
All right. You go to the river. Blarf, what would you like to do? I get you.
I'm going to take my hand, not holding the bodies, and I'm going to stiff arm all the way through.
All right. Athletics plus agility. Mara, what are you doing?
Well, I see them doing what they're doing, and I immediately go into hiding mode, because that sounds like a good idea.
Roll it.
Why did I got to roll agility? I am literally plowing through using my strength and might and bulk. Wouldn't strength apply?
Strength would apply if you were stiff arming forward, but at the same time, I assume that you're doing a plow move like you would in football.
I got strength and unarmed on that. That's how I'd call that.
You have found every way to completely neutralize my character. Just to let you know, I'm going to spend an extra die because I went from, I 7. I got to get 7 or less. And trying to stop a 600-pound, all right. Okay. Agility it is.
2 successes.
2 successes, you disappear.
Well, good thing it's tagged automatic success, 2 points to the pool. Back to full.
Fantastic.
I roll a 2, a 13, and a 14.
Now,
What does tag do again?
tag allows you, any skill that's tagged, gives you the special ability that the skill value of that skill, when you roll that number or lower, is an automatic success.
Got it.
See, I could understand if I was trying to weave, duck, and weave on agility, but no, I'm pretty much barreling through with a stiff arm.
The problem is that you're carrying 3 bodies on one arm while trying
that's
to
more
push through
mass.
3. while trying to push through trees.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, I got through.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that. As you start to stiff arm through the pile, in front of you, you see Buford, who is setting the trees on fire.
Oh,
Wish
no.
to continue to push through where Buford is, or go around?
He's up in the air being held by a tree. Just like barrel under it. Knock it over. Help him out on your way through. Come on, man.
I am going to barrel through and try and grab Buford. I don't know why. This goes against everything as a player I ever had, but Blarf would do
I
it.
was just gonna say check the tree.
Okay.
I didn't mean you had to grab him, you know.
All right. What was your success on that last check?
My success on that last check was a 2.
Just one? You got 2 successes?
No, I had an automatic success because it was a tag skill.
Okay. But did you have any additional successes?
No.
Just the one? All right. All right, you barrel in, you push one tree out of the way, the other tree catches fire because of Buford, and you grab Buford. Now, are you going to use Buford as your personal flamethrower?
No, I'm still moving forward. I have decided to clear the way.
What I'm saying, though, is you've grabbed Buford, who is burning shit in front of him. You're holding him with the other
Oh, I'm
hand
definitely not
outstretched.
going. He will be pointed forward, away from me.
That's the point I'm making. So are you using him as your personal flamethrower, burning everything in your path?
I'm sure as hell not trying to, but it's in front of me.
All right.
I know that they talk.
Yeah. And they start screaming, "Holy fuck, what's wrong with you? We're just trees!" You
Then get out
fucking
the-
madman!
Then get out the way.
We were
Man,
told to not
interrupting.
allow you to walk by. It's a normal thing.
No.
It's our job. What's wrong with you crazy people?
You know what our job is? To get where we're going.
God, I have such labyrinth references to this, except...
That's basically why.
Yeah.
All right, so you're just burning everything in front of you.
No, I'm not waving him. I'm literally just moving forward. He's just pointed forward.
Can't do beam fire will work. Let's do beam fire. Beam fire. You're burning everything in front of you, walking with Buford. All right, you walk around carrying Buford and the bodies. He's on fire. He goes running into the lake. He's on fire. He runs to the lake. He just backs the fuck away. He catches fire and runs towards the lake. He gets shot at by John Matrix. Shoots him. Where's the stupid button? There's the stupid button. So John Matrix shoots this guy. And Emerald Moon goes across the bridge and goes around. And the dog follows. All right. So, Kyle, you're in the river. Are you just going to cross the river to the hut?
Yeah.
All right. Cross the river to the hut. Come on.
And I'm flipping the tree off as I'm swimming.
All right. Oh, the water's only like a foot deep. All right. So you get across the river. Mara, are you just following behind Kyle, or what are you doing?
Oh. Yeah. I suppose.
You're going to walk through the water, or are you going to go around?
Around.
All right. So Emerald Moon goes around, and you follow her and the dog. John Matrix is just shooting the trees as he walks. And
and for the record, my radio is off.
Your radio is off? Okay. Right, that tree's in the water. That tree's on the water. That tree's in the water. This tree decides to be an asshole and stand in your way, Lark.
That's a bad idea.
It is. And he starts yelling at you in some weird tree language.
Russell, 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 Russell.
Yep.
Bark, bark, bark.
Bark, 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 wood, wood, wood. Russell, Russell, leave, leave, leave.
We're trying. We're trying.
What would you like to do?
I'm still moving forward.
With
Well-
the flamethrower? Just making sure.
At some point, I do put Buford down
Okay.
because he's no longer in a trees thing.
All right. So the guy tries to dodge Buford's flame attack. Oh. Well. All right. The big tree guy rushes at you while trying to sidestep Buford's flame attack. In the process of trying to sidestep Buford's flame attack, he trips and goes headfirst into Buford's flame attack while coming at your direction, Blark. What would you like to do?
Sorry.
Get out the marshmallows, Mama.
Are you going to get out of the way? There's
Who,
a big
me?
tree guy. Yes, you. Big tree guy is running at you, trips, catches fire.
I'm doing a jump.
All right. Roll it.
That's athletics and strength.
Okay.
Well, that's how high I'll get. I'm jumping over. I'm not literally trying to this way or that way. It's
Yeah.
and 2 successes.
Nice.
13 and a 13.
Okay. You are 10 feet tall. Do you wish to jump 10 feet high?
As long as I clear it, sure. I'm probably going to smack my head, but that's all right. Wouldn't be the first time.
You kind of smack your head. You jump over the tree and your head grazes what feels to be metal. But looking up, it's sky.
Yeah, that sucked.
Jump over the tree.
Through the
Tree guy
woods.
catches ball fire.
Grandma's house.
So, but it's important though. You jump over the guy, your head grazes metal, and then you land on the other side. You look up and go, that's clear sky above me, but I felt metal.
I know I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're giving me some kind of perception and observation roll for that, sure, I'll roll it.
You can roll for it if you want.
That's going to be survival and perception. Oh, look, a 2.
Hey, good.
I have a success.
All right.
Because
You
the other
can
one was
tell.
16.
That something is in the air because what you're seeing is not what's actually there. And the environment is different than what you see.
Yeah.
And possibly, reaching around you, you may feel things that are not actually visibly there.
All right, I'm looking at where Buford's going or what Buford's doing.
Buford is currently following his last instruction, which is set the trees on fire. So Buford is sitting here on the island behind you, setting everything on fire.
Buford,
Hiya!
you can show us the rest of the way out of here now.
Hiya!
Primary mission, get us out of here.
I don't like where this is going.
Can this please move instead of trying to
We've
stretch
been
the
following
character?
him since we got here. What are you talking about?
I want back on the surface world where radiation was candy to me.
If you want us to find you some radiation, I'm sure we can do that.
I mean, I got to work on cars, not literally be swarmed by overgrown ants
I'm a race car driver, and I
and
haven't
get
got to
dosed
drive one since episode 1, dude.
and violated by a robot.
Oh, come on. Everyone needs a Bob in their life. Or a Rob. Robot-operated boyfriend.
That's not right. That's not right in any way, shape, or form. Pull the fucking batteries out of that fucker, please.
A little too rough for you, huh?
Yeah, talk about like Hancock and shit.
Right. All right.
Lucky
So-
I'm a super fast healer.
All right. What tree? What is that? No, it's background. All right. So, Kyle, you are standing out front of, or outside of the little tea house that you guys first arrived at. Sitting on the porch in front of the tea house is a person currently smoking a cigarette. Make a perception plus survival. Mara, you are coming up behind Kyle and Emerald Moon, and you see a person sitting on the porch smoking a cigarette. Make a perception plus survival check.
The drugs are wearing off because I got 2 failures. I don't see shit.
All right, you just see a guy sitting there smoking. Then his arm just kind of waves at you in a weird kind of loppy style way.
2 successes.
2 successes. All right. The body that you keep seeing that just keeps popping up is sitting in front of you, but it's moving kind of like a mannequin or like a marionette. That's a better word. It's moving like a marionette, like something is moving it. It's not moving itself. But it's very floppy in its movements. And it's currently smoking a cigarette. Huh?
I reach out with the force in quotation marks and try to feel if it's alive.
Well, you're currently about 4 meters away from it. You're here,
Uh-huh.
and it's here.
Right. I was making a joke that I was trying to use the force.
Gotcha.
It doesn't exist.
You know?
As far as I know, anyway. Out of game.
Not in a way that is definable or easy to understand.
But that was what I was trying to do, is she reaches out with the force to try to see if it's alive.
Gotcha. I see.
Not physically reach out.
Gotcha. All right. Kyle, the guy's just sitting there smoking a cigarette. He keeps waving at you. Blarf,
Right.
you're coming across the bridge, and in front of you is another one of those bodies. But this time he's smoking a cigarette, and he's moving in a really strange way. Make a perception spot check, please.
Perception, survival. God.
Survival.
Tagged it. No, I didn't. One success.
One success.
I
The
forgot.
body
It's not a tag skill.
Yeah. The body is moving almost like a marionette. It's very jerky. It's like something's moving it.
Okay. I scoop it up and keep moving.
All right. You scoop up the body. Blarf comes across and stands beside you, or stands beside, or Blarf. Buford walks across the bridge, stands beside Blarf, and stands beside the door. Buford is just standing there waiting. Kyle, what would you like to do?
Buford, lead on. Get us out of here.
He just looks at you and points to the door.
Well, open the door. Blarf. Somebody, let's go.
What would you guys like to do?
I'm going to wave my magic bracer in front of the door.
All right. And the door is closed.
See, that's what I said. Buford, open the door.
And the robot just walks up, opens the door.
There we go. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
What would you guys like to do?
I'm going to go through the door.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Blarf goes through the door first. Mara, what would you like to do?
I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over to the guy that is fishing.
Well, Blarf
Blarf
picked him up.
picked him
He's on his shoulder.
What's that? Sorry.
However, if you like to look at the 4 bodies Blarf is carrying,
Yes.
make
I'm
a
trying to
perception.
have a conversation with one of them.
Make a perception plus science check first.
Okay. 1 success.
1 success. All 4 bodies are basically mannequins. They're identical, featureless mannequins.
Sorry. Why are you carrying around a bunch of mannequins?
Huh?
Blarf.
Mannequins. Bodies.
No, those are mannequins.
We're headed back towards where we came. Well, wait. I don't remember that. Never mind. Obstacles. They'll be useful.
Firewood.
Okay. If you say so. I'm going to start poking at the mannequins and, like, adjust their, like, look at their marionette stringing things. And
Okay.
see how they work.
Somebody's got a Facebook or messenger call.
It's Ogre calling me. Give me 1 moment.
All right. While he's answering that phone call, I'm going to go ahead and play a commercial or something real quick. And go ahead. I'll be right back.
That was obnoxious.
So did I tell you I attended a wedding today with my ex-girlfriend? We both attended in our underwear.
Well, that's a great way to start a conversation.
Yeah, I told her boyfriend I was borrowing her. I needed a date for the wedding.
And you both went in your underwear, huh?
Yep. That's the great thing about virtual weddings.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I see what you're saying. Well, sorry about that. Ogre the player. So, the player who plays Ogre, his nickname is Ogre, which is the humor of things. Ogre the player, apparently, even though Ogre the player is unavailable tonight to play tonight's game, he, for some reason, makes me laugh. Yay, Facebook. Facebook decided that when the game started, that Ogre the player was going to be actively in the game in a voice chat with me, even though he's not actually in the game.
Okay.
So he called me to try to cut the connection because it wouldn't let him close the call. Oh my god, technology. Facebook, fix your shit. Alright, so back to the game. Alright, so Mara, you're poking at the mannequins. The mannequins don't seem to be doing anything. They're just mannequins. Behind you is a door that's still closed. Kyle, are you following Blarfin?
Yeah, actually, I'm following the robot. Barf just got in the way.
Yep. Well, the robot steps inside and stands behind Blarf. I can get to stand somewhere. Are you going to follow the robot?
Yeah, I'm following the robot like I have been since the episode started.
Yep.
I'm following the robot.
All right. Emerald Moon steps into the side with her dog. John Matrix steps in beside Emerald Moon. Speaking of John Matrix, is John Matrix going to be playing this evening?
Oh no, he must be asleep again, man.
All right. No worries. I wasn't sure because it's been a half hour since he said, or a half hour passed when he said he was going to jump in. Figured I'd check. All right. Mara, there is a door behind you that is closed. You are standing in the way. Would you like to open the door for the rest of the party?
I will take a look at the door first before I just randomly open the door.
Okay. It is a traditional standard... Huh?
To check for traps, etc.
Ah, okay. Well, make a trap check. You know how to check for it. You ready? It's perception.
Survival!
Survival! Because fuck if anyone can actually have anything else.
Cool. So, that would be a success and a crit success.
Oh, hey, even better. We're up to full. Alright, so you check the door for traps and find nothing. It's
Yay!
So it's just a sliding door, standard traditional sliding door.
So I stand off to the side and slide it open.
Alright, you open it, and in front of you is that same dead body, sitting at a small table drinking tea. Its head, strangely, looks up at you. The arm lifts up and waves in a kind of floppy motion, and it waves in a motion of come here, and then the arm drops down again. What would you like to do?
Step in.
You step in. All right, Blarf, you see this. You see over Mara. Mara opens the door to the next room, and at the table is another mannequin. It's the same dead body sitting at the table drinking tea. Its head looks up at you. It looks at you, looks at Mara Jade, then looks up at you, lifts its arm up, and a kind of floppy motion, makes a hello sign to you, and then motions for you to come over to it, and then its arm drops down. Mara stepped into the doorway. What would you like to do?
Walk over and pick it up.
Right. You walk over and you pick it up. You're now up to 5 dead bodies. Kyle, what would you like to do? The robot is standing beside you.
Where's the access point out of here?
The robot just...
Path? Is there stairs? What do we got here? I can't really see what we got.
The robot just shrugs and points to the next room.
Oh, robot, lead. Don't point. Go, 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 go.
The robot
Take
walks
us
into the
out
next
of here.
room and stands there. And
I'm going in.
All right. And John Matrix steps in the doorway and stands there waiting. Emerald Moon steps in the doorway next to Matrix, and everyone's just kind of standing in this room. The robot just stands there and points to the room. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to point like he is.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to keep walking in the direction he's pointed.
You walk to the direction he's pointing, and you run into the wall.
I feel around.
All right. Make a. Do you feel around with your eyes open or your eyes closed?
I'm going to feel around with my eyes open because my eyes were probably open when I did.
All right. You feel around with your eyes open. I will need you to make a perception plus science. Plus science check.
Oh. I think that's a possible attack skill for me. Six plus... Oh no. Or pairs of tag skill for me, damn it.
I'll be right back.
All right.
No successes.
No successes? You feel around and don't feel anything, just metal and wall and rivets. Mara, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm gonna look at the tea and see if it's like actual tea or.
All right. Make a intelligence plus science check.
Two successes.
2 successes. You look at the tea, and it's a weird texture. It doesn't feel like tea. It feels almost bubbly. Like there's maybe something bubbling in it. You're not sure. What would you like to do?
Does it just look like hot tea, or is it just like some chemical that's just bubbling?
It looks like it's a hot liquid that's got bubbles in it, but it's not boiling. It's about, sticking your finger in it, it's about a little bit over, like a warm tea, like maybe 100 degrees warm. So it's not super hot, but it is hot to the touch.
Mm-hmm.
But you can feel something bubbling in it as it's touching your fingers.
Well, that's not normal.
All right. Blarf?
I'm continuing to feel around the wall.
All right. Intelligence plus science for me, please.
I got one success.
One success. Feeling along one of the walls, it doesn't feel like a wall. Like you feel the wall, you see the wall, but your hands are moving over structures that are not visibly there.
Yep.
You feel what kind of feels like it's almost like paper or maybe canvas. The texture is different.
All right.
Mara, what would you like to do about this tea?
YOLO, I guess. I will take a sip.
Okay. You put the tea, do you just lightly sip it or do you down it?
I sip it.
You sip it. Okay. You carefully put the tea to your lips, tasting it lightly. Make a perception plus medicine check.
Ooh, one success.
One success. You've tasted this before. It's very familiar. It's like a drink you've tasted before, but you can't put your mind. It's something you're popular with. There's something you've tasted. Damn it! There's something to this flavor. It's very kind of sugary.
Oh, okay.
But as you're sipping it, you can feel it kind of bubbling against your lips.
Why not? I'll down it.
All right. You down the drink. As it goes down your throat, you feel a bubbling, spirited sensation, and it feels alive. You feel, wow, you feel good. You feel really good. It's a wonderful sensation. It's very surprising. Make a perception plus. God, these skills suck. Medicine check again for me. Fuck.
No successes.
No successes. All right.
Is that
Yeah,
one to figure this out, guys? Or
If you want, you have a full.
I'll try it.
All right.
Nope.
Nope. Gonna try again?
Sure.
All right.
Oh, yay! That's success.
Success or tag?
Just a success.
Just a success. All right.
A
This
7.
tastes like a popular soda. A very popular soda. It has sort of a cherry flavor.
Huh.
Do you tell the rest of the party?
Guys, there's some pop over here.
Blarf, what would you like to do?
You said it felt like canvas?
Yep, the wall feels like canvas,
I
but
push,
it's solid.
I
it's
push it
solid.
really, really, really hard.
It's hard, but you can feel canvas. There's a slight give to it, but only like maybe a millimeter in give.
I'm feeling for something.
Okay, so you're going to continue to
I want something that's going to give.
All right, you keep feeling around. All right, make a intelligence plus science check for me.
God damn it. I know less.
What a rush!
Oh, 1 success.
1 success. All right, we'll get back to that in just a second. All right, just so you're aware, Blarf, Mara says something to you that he found soda where he's sitting.
But yes.
I want out of here.
All right. Just
I'll
making
deal
sure.
with food later.
All right. All right.
Wouldn't be the first time I ate bodies.
Right. All right. So you're feeling around, and it feels. You feel the give as you're pushing, and then you come to an edge where it doesn't give anymore, and it feels like wood. And you follow around, and it's wood about 3 feet high by 4 feet wide. There's a wood edge around the outside of this canvas. What would you like to do?
Pull it off.
Hold off. All right. You grab the sides and you pop it off. And you're holding in your hand a piece of the wall, but it feels like something else.
I set the bodies down.
Okay. You place the mannequins on the floor.
And I take a look at what I have.
All right. Make a perception plus science check.
Just give me a 1. No successes.
No successes. You're not sure. It looks like you're holding a piece of the wall, but it feels wooden around the edges and canvassy. And
Like a
looking
painting.
behind it, it's identical to what you're holding. Are you back, Kyle?
Yeah.
All right. So the robot's just standing there pointing at something. And you're standing there next to the robot pointing at what the robot's pointing at.
Okay, well, the effects of that room out there start to wear off, I think. You
Nope.
say something about a perception and science check?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Science, I think, I'm a 4. Perception is a 6. Let's see what I can do with that.
Oh, you're one better than me.
That's 1
sorry.
success and 1 failure.
All right. Well,
And I'm going to use 1. I'm going to use 1. Screw it. Let's go for 2 successes. Come on.
All right.
Nope, we didn't get it.
all right. Well, you're looking at what the robot's pointing at. There's just a ceramic carafe. You're not sure why he keeps pointing at the ceramic carafe. What would you like to do?
Pick it up.
All right, you pick it up. As you pick it up, you can hear kind of a liquid sloshing inside of it.
Mm-hmm. Sniffer.
All right, perception plus medicine.
Oh, man, I ain't got no medicine. What the hell? I'm a race car driver. Not
Okay.
a doctor, Jim.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that was way back in the 60s, wasn't it?
Yep, when they called it Lost in Space.
Or something.
No, that's Star Trek.
I'm making a joke from that song. I remember this
Okay,
before, but they called
just
it back in
perception.
the
That's
60s. What they called it, Lost in Space. Yep.
come on, stupid. 1 success, 2 successes. There you go.
There you go. Fantastic. This smells really familiar. It smells like cherry soda of some kind.
All right, that reminds me. Somebody said something about soda. Give me the Nuka-Cola.
You don't know.
I don't know what.
You don't know if it's Nuka-Cola. You don't know what it is.
No, I heard somebody earlier say something about soda.
Yes,
And since
Mara Jade said
Nuka-Cola's
that
kind of
over.
like this stuff.
Mara Jade said over at the table that he's sitting at, the tea that he's drinking tastes just like soda.
Okay. And in Fallout, Nuka-Cola is the premier soda. So I'm just going to roll on that assumption that somebody's got some Nuka-Cola and I want some. Break out.
Except that in Fallout Las Vegas, there is Sunset Sarsaparilla as well as Nuka-Cola.
Yeah, that's not much.
Sarsaparilla is good.
And there are some other drinks as well as different types of beers and ales and so forth. Anyhow, are you drinking it or what are you doing with this drink?
I'm going to take a sippy sip. See what I got
All
here.
right, take a sip, and it's perception plus medicine, please.
Again, I don't have no stinking medicine.
Okay.
And roll a one,
I get
somebody.
2 successes to get to drink it, and then I get 2 failures when I drink it. That doesn't make no sense.
You got 2 failures?
Yeah.
All right, it
I got
tastes
2
like
successes just to be allowed to drink it, and then 2 failures when I drink it.
you have to remember that your character is hallucinating, and the hallucination is in the air you're breathing. So everything around you is affecting your senses. So you're not really going to know what you're experiencing. You're looking at a carafe, a ceramic carafe. So your brain thinks, hey, this is a ceramic carafe. I'm in a tea house. If you fail, your brain doesn't recognize that you're drinking something other than tea. Your brain sees tea. So you take a drink you sip the drink and it tastes like tea. It tastes like a kind of plummy cherry tea.
Spitting it out.
All right.
I still don't understand how this is supposed to get us out of here, robot.
He just keeps pointing at the carafe.
Yeah, well, I drank some. I'm still here, so I don't know what.
Yep.
I don't know what
Right.
the hell his problem is.
Blarf,
I'm going to feel where I pulled the piece off.
it feels like a perception plus.
I'm going to spend
Science
3
check.
points and I'm going to roll 4 dice.
All right. Are you doing it with your eyes open or your eyes closed?
My eyes are open.
Okay.
And I got 3 successes.
Perfect. All right. You feel behind it, and it's solid metal. But looking at it, now your brain is really messing with you because what you see through your eyes is a wooden wall, like a nice little wooden wall with paper windows. But you feel solid metal, cold solid metal. And the thing you're holding in your hand feels like a picture, like a painting of some kind. You've pulled a painting off the wall, but what you're looking at behind it looks like the same thing you're holding. But your brain is arguing with itself. You feel a solid structure that is made of solid steel. You slam on it and it feels hard, like you're hitting a vault wall. But you can't tell what you're seeing. Something's not right. What you see through your eyes, looking out your eyes, is wood. What you feel is metal. Something's not right. Your eyes are playing tricks on you.
I'm aware of this.
Well,
I'm just trying to figure out how to make it to where I can start figuring out where a door is.
okay. What would you like to do?
Where exactly in the direction I am facing did the robot actually point at the wall?
The robot pointed to the north of you. You are currently facing the west.
Well, then I'm going to go where he pointed.
All right. The robot is currently pointing at a ceramic carafe that Ryle Kyle is holding.
Okay,
It's
I
3
said
feet from you.
when he first walked in the room and he asked, "Where's the exit?" Where did he point? That's where I'm headed.
Okay. Well, the robot was pointing at the carafe that Ryle Kyle is holding.
You want a drink? Here. I'm going to hand the carafe to Blarf.
Blarf, what would you like to do? You take the carafe.
Fine, I'll take a drink.
All right. Make a perception plus medicine. Are you taking a sip or are you drinking the whole container?
I'm going to down it.
All right, you down it.
Then what if
Perception
it
plus
only
medicine.
worked for you? Why do you think I only took a sip? Oh,
And I got one success.
One success. All right. It tastes like a
Cherry soda.
fruity, bubbly, something you've tasted before, but you're not familiar. You know this flavor. There's something to this flavor. It's fruity. It's bubbly. It's you can't put your finger on it. Although you're starting to feel kind of funny. Like your body is tingling.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Look in the carafe.
It's empty. But it's got a familiar odor. While you're trying to figure this out, Mara, what would you like to do?
So I took a drink. I'm now going to take a look around the room and see if I can't find like a door or.
Did you
something
finish?
else in the room
You
besides-
took a drink of the tea, but did you finish the tea?
Yeah, that's why I was saying I downed
Okay,
it.
just making sure. All right, so now you're starting to feel a weird tingling sensation through your body. Things are starting to feel different. Looking around the room, make a perception plus medicine check.
So I don't know how to. So I got a 3, which is a success, but I also
Okay.
got a 20, which is a crit failure.
Shit.
Right?
Well-
I was like, I don't know what to do with this.
All right, so I'll explain what that means. Is effectively you failed and succeeded at the same time, because that's the way this game works. Instead of canceling itself out, you fail and succeed. So you succeed, but something kind of is not working right. All right, so looking around the room, you're getting a weird sensation of like everything's flickering. Like so try to imagine, if you will, you're looking around you and everything around you has a sort of white noise haze to it that flickers in and out. It's a little disorienting.
I'm gonna take a seat.
You're gonna take a seat. All right. So
Well, if I'm
you just
busy,
sit,
I'm not gonna sit there.
so you just sit down where you are.
Yep.
All right. Make a perception check for me, please. Perception plus either survival or science. What did you get?
I got a 17 and another natural 20.
Well, sitting beside you, the dead body starts to shuffle a deck of cards. And then places a card in front of you and a card on the far end of the table next to where Blarf is. And starts handing cards to all three of you. And we'll come back to that in a minute. Someone has logged back in. Oh, hey. Max, welcome to the madness.
What's up?
Get up in here, boy.
Ah, welcome to the insanity.
Uh-huh.
All right, so
Just
have you
know,
followed?
Max, just know that we're all still tripping balls. Nothing's gonna make sense. Just go with it.
Okay.
Have you followed where everything has gone this evening?
No, I was on a different show.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'll quickly fill you in just to bring you up to speed. So last game session, there was a Helm of Fire that you all needed to find. The Helm of Fire was found in a location. Blarf found it. He gave it to Ogre. Ogre put it on, and the helm was a T-61 power armor helmet that filtered out the air for Ogre. The moment Ogre discovered that, he instantly blinked out of existence. And he disappeared. From there, the rest of the party turned to the south and noticed a burning forest moving towards you and the fire getting bigger and bigger and bigger, burning the south side of the environment you're in. So to get the fuck away from there, Kyle ordered the robot to take him to the nearest exit, and they started running through the forest to get away from the fire. As they were running through the forest, they started finding this dead body. First, they found it by itself, just sitting there, slumped over. They ignored it, moved past. Blarf picked it up, slumped it over his shoulder. A little bit further, they found the dead body again. This time, it was leaning against a tree. Same dead body. Blarf picked it up, slumped it over his shoulder. A little bit further down, they find the same dead body again, sitting on a bridge, fishing. It looks at them. Blarf picks it up, throws it over his shoulder. They find the same dead body again after fighting some trees, leaning up against the house that everyone's in right now, smoking a cigarette. Blarf picks it up, throws it over his shoulder. Okay. They go into the house that everyone's in right now, and the dead body, once again, is sitting at the table that now Mara Jade is at and Blarf is standing next to. And it looks at everybody, looks at each person one by one, in a kind of marionette style, floppy limb, waves to everybody, motions for everybody to come near to where it's at, and then its arms just slump down. Blarf picks it up, throws it over his shoulder. Mara Jade goes over to the table and is curious now, trying to figure out exactly what happened. Or what is the deal?
Gotta birth the babies.
Tea, drinks the tea, and is now starting to have weird effects. Blarf is also having weird effects, now having had downed an entire carafe of some liquid, and everyone's still stuck in this little tea house and this fantasy world. That is where you are now.
All right. Thanks for the catch up.
Had for the catch up? Oh, thanks for the catch up. My ears did not hear it quite right. I must be hallucinating too. Alright, so what would you like to do? There is a table that Mara Jade is sitting at and Blarf is standing in front of with cups of tea around the table. Kyle and Buford are standing off to the side over by a small, brain's not working, table. We'll call it a table because I can't think of the word. That had a carafe on it. He pulled it. Blarf drank it.
I'm drinking this tea. Has it done anything to him?
Blarf is feeling weird. Mara Jade is also feeling weird. But there's a weird smell to it, and Mara Jade, also I forgot to mention, Mara Jade mentioned to the rest of the party, hey, this tea smells like soda.
Tastes like soda, but yes.
Or tastes like soda, sorry.
Well, I don't need any of that. I'll just push it away.
All right. Can you make for me a perception plus survival check? God, I hate this. There's no spot. Make a perception plus survival check for me.
Okay. I see survival. Where's perception?
Perception is
up
one of
above.
your attributes.
Oh, this perception's a thing. Okay. The 6 is. What do? I'm confused.
So you combine your perception,
Perception. Yep. And
special
my.
stat,
Yep.
and your survival attribute.
Mm-hmm.
Combine
So I
the two together, and then
roll
roll
6.
2d6, and you try to get under that combined total.
You mean 2d20s?
2d6, 2d20. I apologize.
That'd be that's a lot easier.
Right.
Now I failed.
What'd you get?
Do it 2
Did
times,
you-
Mac.
Yep. Minimum of 2d20.
I got a 7 and a 4. Then I got a
Okay.
17 and a 2.
So you got 11 and a 19, basically. I don't know why it's doing that. Just roll a d20 one time, and
Yep.
then roll
One.
a d20 again.
Yeah, I don't
It's a
care if
7
you use the
and a 4.
virtual system.
If it's
And
a 7
I
and a
don't
4,
have-
it's 2. If
Yep.
it's a 7 and a 4, it's 2 successes.
Okay.
You know,
And you don't have to roll virtually. You can roll on your table. I'll
That's
trust
fine.
what you say. I don't care.
I mean, the first thing you did was roll 2 d20s, and it was a 7 and a 4. So
Okay,
that's
so-
2 successes.
That's fine. I don't see that screen. I'm looking at the main map. So,
Right.
all right, 2 successes. All right. Over in the corner, next to Mara, is that dead body again. And now it's standing there, or sitting there at the table, dealing everyone at the table a deck of cards, or dealing cards like it's trying to play a card game. But what's really strange is this body isn't moving like a person playing. It's moving like someone's moving it. So when it's dealing the cards, right, its hands move, but it's not throwing the card. The card is appearing in front of its hands as it throws out the cards. So
it's
something
like-
else
oh,
is
almost,
moving.
Almost mechanical, or
Well,
just-
more like something else is moving the dead body.
because someone's like got this thing under his puppet control. I got
Yep.
you.
Kind of like a puppet control.
Puppet Master!
Right.
Sorry, Batman. Jolly
How would
gee willikers.
how would John Matrix respond to this?
Right? Dude, what the
Vault
fuck?
security. He's vault security. He should know what this should do.
Well, this
Wrong
is-
vault.
Have I heard of this thing before?
No, you haven't.
No. Okay.
This is confusing to you.
confusing for all of us, man. We're all tripping
The
balls.
only thing you've heard about as vault security is the fantasy floor is really fucked up, and unless you are assigned to it, don't go there. Guess what? You're on the fantasy floor. It's really fucked up.
We were not assigned here.
No, you went into it wandering through. You do know from knowledge that most of the security staff assigned to the fantasy floor wear a full suit of respirator, the whole 9 hazmat gear.
Okay.
But you don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of know why now.
Right?
It's kind of a good. I think I've got a good handle on why.
Yeah.
But well, shit. I mean, if I'm stuck here and I'm with everyone else, I might as well be on the same level as everyone else. Let me drink some tea.
All right. You grab a glass of tea.
Well,
hold
up. The tripping is in the air. You're already tripping.
Yeah.
I know, but everyone else had some tea, so I'll just pound the whole thing.
I just had, see, everybody else pounded some. I just had a little sip.
Yep. All right. So
Hammer
you're
down.
going to need to make a perception plus medicine check.
Okay.
Same thing. Roll 2 d20s.
Yep.
You can roll additional.
Yeah.
You can pull from the group pool and
Oh,
roll.
a 6 and a natural 20. Ouch.
Ow. All right.
One
So
success, one failure.
Dice hate
go.
us tonight.
yes, they do. All right. So you pound it. It tastes very familiar. You've had this before. The flavor is very specific, but you can't put your mind on it. It's a fruity flavor, a bubbly flavor. It's a soda, but it's bubbly, and it's something you've tasted before.
Fago, I got you.
Right?
Yep.
There you go. It's generic soda.
Whoop, whoop.
There's something about it that is very familiar, very sugary, and very bubbly. This tea isn't tea. It's clearly a soda of some
I
kind.
don't know, some sort, yeah.
But you can't remember what the name is. Hence the failure. So anyhow, you have that flavor. You can feel that flavor. You can sense the flavor. It's something you've had before. But now you're starting to have a weird fuzziness. Like your body feels alive and alert, and you can feel this sensation of like a jitteriness to it. But now there's also a weird fuzziness everywhere you look. Like things are kind of starting to flicker and flash, and yeah, you're not sure. What would you like to do? Let's see if. Okay. I'm rolling for Emerald Moon. Nope, she just ignores it.
See, John's gonna grab a hold of the handles on his chair or whatever,
Okay.
the table, and just kind of sit there for a minute and try to force himself to see through the fuzziness.
All right. So you're trying to steady yourself, just like Mara is. As you're sitting there steadying yourself, you see 2 cards get laid in front of you.
Okay.
And I'll come back to you in a second. All right. Kyle. John Matrix downs it. He gets loopy. He holds himself still and is just kind of disoriented. Mara did the same thing. She sat
Blarf
down.
did the same thing.
Blarf did the same thing. Blarf is woozy. What would you like to do?
What's this gray thing in the middle of the floor?
That gray thing in the middle of the floor in the visual space of the map is a seat. It's basically a tatami mat. It's a folded up blanket or mat, for lack of a better explanation.
And what's the green thing?
Trees. It's a bonsai tree.
a bonsai tree. Is there scissors available?
Make a perception check. God, I hate that this game doesn't have a spot ability. Perception plus science.
Okay, that one's not bad. Success.
2 successes. You managed to find everything you need to prune this beautiful bonsai tree.
All right, I'm going to do that.
All right. Agility plus melee.
Settle down.
Melee?
Yes, because you're holding a pair of scissors.
Yeah, whatever.
This is the limitation of the system.
And again, 2 failures.
2 failures. That's fine. You slowly just kind of snip at the tree. The robot just sits there. Blarf,
Right.
you're woozy, you're dizzy, you're disoriented. You can tell that something is clearly not there outside of your realm of perception. When you look at things around you, there is a very distinct, like, fuzziness in the air. Your vision kind of shifts back and forth between fuzziness to crisp and kind of flickers back and forth. What would you like to do?
Oh, that's better than before. I'll go drink another tea.
You're going to drink another tea? All right. Perception plus medicine.
2 successes.
2 successes. Beautiful.
6 and 7.
Even better. All right. So you drink the tea. You're standing there. Everything becomes suddenly clear. It makes sense. You turn to the groom and you go, "Oh my God, this makes fucking sense," and you disappear.
Yay. The 2 biggest fuckers in the group are the first to go.
All out.
What the fuck just happened? I think my mouse just died.
Oh.
Yep, my wireless mouse died. I'll have to use
Battery.
Yep. Unless I can find my wired mouse. There's a wired mouse that works. Alright, where's the wireless plug? That one, I think, is that one.
So are we in this room?
Yep.
Okay.
Everyone's standing around that room. Alright, everyone in the same room, make a either perception plus medicine or intelligence plus medicine check.
Who?
Everyone except Blarf. I'll come back to you in a little bit.
I drank myself out of existence.
1 success.
1 success. All right.
I got 2.
2 successes. Kyle?
2 failures.
2 failures. You're more interested in trimming the tree. All right. Starting with Mara. You were sitting there. You were dizzy. You were disoriented. You looked at Blarf, who was doing the same thing. John Matrix sitting next to you, doing the same thing. Blarf turns, shakes his head, grabs another cup of tea, downs it, realizes what's going on, and disappears.
Cool. I take a drink. I get more tea and try it again.
All right, you get more tea and you pound his second cup of tea. Perception plus medicine.
Please roll 1s.
1 success.
1 success. You're starting to see a flicker. The room you're in is halfway a metal box and halfway a wooden house, and it's flickering back and forth. When you look over to the dead body, you can see the silhouette of something black, big black, moving the body, but it flickers in and out. John
I'm allowed
Matrix.
to, I take more.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said if I'm allowed to at this point, I take more.
Well, it's not your turn.
I figured out. But,
Yeah. John,
Yeah.
you turn. You watch Blarf disappear right in front of you after shooting more of this tea. What would you like to do?
I like to flip over the cards in front of me.
You flip over the cards. You have an 18. What am I thinking? Wrong game. You have 2 queens.
Okay. That's good. It depends on what we're playing.
The dealer has 2 cards face down.
Okay. Are we playing 21? Are we playing poker?
It's looking like it might be 21.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll split my queens.
All right, you split. The body deals 2 more cards to you. Face down.
Take a peek at them when I get a chance.
You can. 2 queens.
Holy shit, I got 4 queens?
Yep. They're all the same suit.
Oh, well, okay. I split.
Split 4.
I guess I'll split them again.
All right. Dealer deals 4 cards to you. Face down.
Are these all 4 queens of the same suit?
Nope.
Okay.
They are 4 queens of a different suit.
Oh. I'm just gonna look over at Kyle and be like, "Are you seeing this?"
Kyle, what would you like to do?
You know, I look around the room.
Yep.
Blarf is gone.
Yes, Blarf is gone.
Kind of big guy to miss.
Yeah.
I kind of figure now that his tea, he drank tea, disappeared.
You can make a intelligence plus medicine check. Because you're still kind of disoriented from a lot of things.
2 failures. I'm just going to keep not knowing shit over here.
Okay.
For the love of God, somebody roll 1.
You're not sure where Blarf went. He was here, but you were focused on that tree, and that tree was really interesting. John called your attention. You looked over at John. You looked over at Blarf. And you can't figure out where Blarf went. But John wants you to pay attention to the cards on the table. Looking at the table, you can see 4 queens of diamonds, 4 queens of clubs.
Oh, God.
That's it. They're playing a card game. But for some reason, John has 4 sets of cards that are the same cards.
I mean, when he's holding the deck, is he holding like a massive deck like they use at casinos, like with 4 decks played at once, or has he just got 1 deck and the cards in his hand?
Well, that's the weird part. The deck is sitting face down between the 2 hands of the dead body. But somehow he's throwing cards without touching the deck.
Okay. I think you're fooling me, Bill.
All right. Mara.
Yes,
Things
sir.
are feeling kind of woozy. You're watching weird cards appear out of nowhere from the dead body next to you. But things are flickering in and out, and you can see a weird black, large shaped outline of something every so often controlling the dead body. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to focus on that black blob thing.
All right. Make a perception plus medicine. That's medicine or science. What'd you get?
A 17 and a 10. Neither of those are successes. Or is one off?
Sorry about that. My internet crashed.
I was wondering.
I heard fuck, and I was like, what'd you get? And I flipped back, and I wasn't hearing anybody.
It was something in a 10. Both of them failed.
Alright. You're
Not
having
for
problems.
failures, but, you know.
Yeah, you're having problems focusing. You're not quite sure what is the source. It's very disorienting. Something is flickering between the two realities almost, and you can't quite gauge what you're seeing. That music's too loud. There we go.
Can I see this entity?
No, not yet.
Okay.
There we go. Sorry, I had to bring up my screens so I could see everything. Weirdly, only StreamYard crashed, but the other two didn't, which is bizarre.
You kicked Itreyu out.
Yeah, Atreyu went to bed.
Night night.
Yep. To simplify it, Atreyu passed out. I had a feeling Atreyu was going to pass out. Atreyu had a very long day trying to rescue the horse from the bog of eternal stench. It's complete wrong reference, but hey, close enough. Anyhow. Alright. So, Mara, you're having problems focusing on whatever that is. You can see it, but it flickers in and out, and it's just a shadow. John, coming back around to you. You're seeing strange things with these cards, but everything's very fuzzy and hazy. What would you like to do?
I'll look at the body and be like, I'll stand.
You'll stand?
Yep. Not stand like stand up, but I mean, I'll stay.
You'll stay?
I'm not taking any more hits. I'm not.
All right. You stay. It knocks the table. But, like, this is the weird part. You hear something wrap the table, but the hand wiggles in the air like a limp noodle.
See,
Make a...
all this,
Yes?
all of this information you're giving us, I would feel like there would be like this growth of bonuses to add to our rolls.
There are. The problem is you're just not hitting them. Believe me, there's a lot of bonuses happening here.
I haven't rolled any successes at all since I got in this room, except it's at a bonsai tree.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how that works?
Yeah, it's the shit part of games and sometimes the systems.
You have all the bonuses you want. If you ain't rolling, you ain't rolling.
Believe me, I'm I'm really tempted to teach you all my system and just take this game over into my system. I'm really tempted. I'm fighting it because I don't quite know how to implement my system into Roll20 because Roll20 is a dice-based. I would need a deck of cards for it.
You can use, there's decks of cards in Roll20.
Is there? I'll have to research it then. Ironically, I'm not going to be able to run the game until June 2nd anyways, because next Friday I'll be in Chicago for a godforsaking wedding that I don't want to go to. My brother-in-law is getting married, and I really don't want to be there.
And now the
I don't have a choice. Huh? I'm sorry, say that again?
I said, now the whole world knows that.
Yeah, well, so what? He and I don't really get along much, so it's not much to say. I don't want to be there because I've got a lot of shit literally going on here. Got to deal with this septic tank issue that's happening on the property. And it's been a real problem for the last 3 weeks. And then the following weekend, I have a personal event that I have to attend to, so I can't run the game on its normal scheduled time. I can run the game on June 2nd, and then we'll probably do the follow-up game after that the following week. So we'll have to do it that way. Anyway.
If you click on collection at the top, and then just kind of scroll down a little bit, and below import export macro is playing cards deck.
Okay.
And you could just click show, and it'll show them, and you can start drawing cards and handing them out to people.
All right, let me check that real quick just to get an idea for it. Where'd you say it was?
Under collections.
Collections. Oh, okay, I see macros.
Yeah, below it's playing cards. Click show.
Okay.
You can deal cards and move cards.
Oh, okay.
Draw cards. And
that's good to know.
Cards.
Phew. All right.
To get rid of that, you just click hide.
Yeah. All right. That will make things a lot easier. Does it? And I assume it does just a standard full suit of playing cards.
Yeah, it's got all 54 cards in it, so I think it's got the jokers too. So
it's got the jokers. Is there a way to add an extra card or two to it?
I believe so. I haven't ever messed with it that much.
Yeah, I haven't messed with it either. I tried setting it up a couple years ago. I was going to run my game on here, and I have one set up, but I was having a hell of a time understanding how to set it up at the time.
Yeah.
But that might be something to consider then, because my system doesn't use dice; it uses a deck of cards. Every card drawn is an action.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see how quickly actions go. It's just flip of a card.
Kind of like Fate.
Yeah. Whoa. That's not good.
What?
Half the power in my trailer just went out.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
The only power that's currently going right now is the power in my part of the trailer.
Weird.
Yeah, like literally my desk and the two lights in the living room are the only lights currently running. The rest of the trailer's black. Hold on for one moment. Yeah, everyone else is sleeping, but that's not good. That's a complete power failure in part of the trailer. I need to check something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Flip the breaker switch,
That's
man.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play an ad. For those of you who don't know Max, or who don't know Atrocity Press, check this out.
That's right. It's coming in May. It's coming in like a week.
I don't know. That's what he does, though. Mary Machine Gun, yo. Go check it out.
Yeah.
I hope they didn't lose all the rest of the power as soon as you got them and walked away.
Yeah, no shit.
I think we would know, because wouldn't the map disappear?
No, we'd still
map
be
is
in
me.
Roll20.
The map is me. He'd disappear probably. I'm the one sharing the map. That's, you know. But yeah. So how you doing, Max? What's up?
I'm good. My stomach is fucked up and I'm kind of nauseous, but other than that, I'm pretty good.
Isn't that how you
I'm still
started?
here. I'm just trying to fix what happened. I think there's some breakers that blew. We've been having some problems with the water heater shorting out this week, so I'm going to go outside and check the water heater. I'll be back in a few.
Okay.
Make it happen.
So I guess we're going to take a break, and I'm going to knock out some sponsor ads real quick. Y'all go
There
to
you
the
go.
bathroom, get a drink, do whatever you got to do.
Fairview's coffee has mysteriously gone missing. Mayhem ensues when strange, coffee-craving zombies plague the city. Detective Mickey Potatoes, an overworked public servant, uncovers why ordinary citizens are losing their minds and how to stop the coffee apocalypse. But it involves the mafia. And when you're dealing with mafia crime families, nothing is ever easy. The mafia controls everything in the city, including the police, including him. If he breaks the mafia, they will break him. So, the city is without coffee. The city is burning before his very eyes, but he's powerless. Detective Potatoes has the power to stop the coffee apocalypse, but if he does, he could lose everything.
and he's still not back. I'm gonna play another one.
What is Path of the Pale Rider anyway? Is it a comic book? No, that's not it. Is it this? What the heck is Path of the Pale Rider, man? There's no way this is right. How about this?
I have no idea.
We're gonna rob a bank.
Oh, it's this.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I love that one. It's one of my favorites. Laurie's pretty awesome, man, with her films and everything. She's freaking got it going on. If y'all don't know about that Path of the Pale Rider, I think she just started a campaign on Indiegogo. So you can go check it out.
Sweet.
And I only got one left that I want to play, but I was going to wait to the end for that. But then I'll come back real quick. This one's short, sweet, and funny.
First world, come in and take a seat. Pay us no attention, it's all conspiracy. We have satire and parody, some funny, some perverse. If none of it's offensive to you, you'd be the first.
That's such a great catchline. If none of this is offensive to you, you'd be the first.
Reminds me of a introduction to a cartoon.
Oh man, it's a great book too. I read the first one. It's hilarious, dude. Good stuff. Lots of good stuff in the madness. You just gotta check it out, man. Tomorrow night we're watching Martin on the Horror Movie Club.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Can't wait. We're not watching it, but we're talking about
going over it. Yeah.
Yeah, show club. Kind of just a fun review show of horror movies.
Nice little vampire flick. It's not bad.
Yeah, but I mean, Brian really knows his stuff, so it's fun talking to him about it.
Yeah.
And I hope he didn't go out there and electrocute himself.
Yeah, really.
No Zappa. Start calling him Frank. Hey, yo, Frank. Blarf.
What? I'm playing with my Swiss Army knife. I'm making a button toggle so I can make nets.
Okay. I'm just making sure you're still there, man.
That was what all that noise was you were hearing earlier.
I see.
I couldn't find a button because, for whatever reason, the one time I need a jar of buttons that are always, like, everywhere I look, I see this jar. The one time I go to look for it.
Well, of course. It's because somebody else needed it 20 minutes before you did.
So I decided to take some 1/4-inch plywood. I think it's 1/4 inch. Might be 1/2 inch. And I decided to saw a square off of it, about the size of a cargo pants button. And drill 2 holes in it.
Homemade button.
Yep. Bushcraft skills, man.
Just make a wooden toggle and loop, man.
What it's for is so that when I'm doing a grommet for starting in the round, I can tighten it down around it, and then I can use a cord to hang it off the hook, and it allows the net to spin as I'm working it around.
Okay. Somebody better go check on him. Is he still alive?
I'm still alive. It's just been we can't figure out what's going on. We have the power back up and running. I turned off the water heater and some other thing that's labeled FP. Once I turned those,
front porch.
Front porch. Oh yeah, it could be front porch. That would make sense. I turned off the water heater and the FP, and once I turned both those off, we started getting power again. So, yeah, that was
There's
fun.
a short somewhere.
Yeah, there's definitely a short. We were having problems with the water heater earlier this week, and we did a full system diagnostic on it, and the only thing we could find was the solenoid had not been touched in close to a decade. So that's fun. And then I turned off the water heater at that point and just didn't flip it on the breaker. But earlier today we had a power failure almost identical to this one. And it's a weird one because like the microwave was working just fine, but my desk area, the microwave, my desk area were both still fine, but the lights in the living room and the lights in my bedroom were at half power, and the rest of the trailer was just off. So
Yeah, that's wild.
And weirder yet, my router was on, which is up high and plugged into a different circuit. So I did diagnostics. I checked everything. There's a weird electrical smell coming from the circuit breaker.
Well, that's not good.
No, you should tell me that.
Smells like ozone.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, huh?
Is the breaker box hot?
No.
And are you running on DC or AC?
AC. An AC direct line from the office. At 30 amps. So everything we're running in the trailer shouldn't over torque the AC line.
Yeah.
And if it was the main line coming from the office, then the whole trailer would be out, not just part of it. That's the weird part. And like the refrigerator's working just fine.
It's got to be at the box or the water heater itself.
Yeah. So I disabled the water heater's fuse, and then the FP fuse for now. But that's creepy as shit.
Yeah. I mean, the smell of ozone would be the thing that would make me worried because that's that's like step away from a fire.
Yeah. It's kind of why I'm a little uneasy right now because that's oh boy. I'm gonna have some smelling salts and go from there. All right. So, back to the horror show of the game. Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. Alright, so we were on Mara or John?
I think it was Mara.
Mara, okay. Mara.
Yes, sir.
There you are. Alright. So, things are flickering in and out. You're having difficulty focusing on that black shadow. What would you like to do?
I'm going to attempt this one more time.
Okay.
Pray to the dice gods.
Right?
Right.
Down another drink.
You're gonna drink another cup? All right.
And that was...
All right. Perception plus medicine or intelligence plus medicine?
Awesome. That's a natural 1.
All right.
Fucking fine.
All right. Anything else?
That means 2 points. We're up to, I think, 3 points.
Yep.
4 points, something like.
Okay. How many different successes did you get aside from the natural 1?
The other one was 15, so that isn't 60.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
All right. You down that third cup now. Yep, that is definitely a Nuka-Cola cherry. You're damn sure of it. And boy, does it feel good. But there's something else mixed into it. It's not just Nuka-Cola cherry. There's another flavor in it. It almost, man, you tasted that before. Huh?
Cough syrup.
Cough syrup, right.
We're all robo-tripping.
There's another flavor mixed into it. It's a medicine-y flavor. It's you can't put your finger on it, but that's definitely Nuka-Cola cherry mixed with some other chem. But what matters most is your perception starts to get really fuzzy. You start to get distorted. And now you're spending more time in this other space than the world with everyone else. And you can see shadows motioning to you, trying to talk to you. Shadows of large shadows making motions of drink. And then you flicker back.
Cool. Got it.
I am never coming down in the vault ever again.
Oh, come on. They're not all fucked up.
You lie.
Everyone we've been in so far has been fucked up.
You've only been in one very large vault.
I have been around for over 300 years, and I can tell you that this is the worst experience I've ever had.
True.
So bad that people actually could understand me.
Right. I figured you want to be in this vault forever. Everyone can understand you.
Well, I just think they're too stupid.
All right. So, John.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I'm still gonna try to focus on this
card game.
This black entity. I want to see if I can see it.
Well, the problem is Mara hasn't mentioned it yet, and you're not quite seeing it. You're still in the fuzzy stage.
All right.
If Mara mentions it to you, then you would be able to see the black entity.
That's fine. We'll stay where we're at, and we will continue to drink more cherry Nuka-Cola.
There you go.
Something added to
it. All right, so you go and drink another shot of this stuff. Perception plus medicine.
Been a success.
You got one success?
Yep.
All right. It's definitely a lot fuzzier. Now you're starting to see a black entity controlling the dead body. It's like a shadow form. Something large is physically moving it. However, there's another shadow that you're now seeing that is on the other side of the table that is very large. And it keeps making a drink motion.
And towards me or just in general?
In general. Like it's grabbing something on the table and shooting it back. grabbing, shooting.
Okay.
And then you flicker back to the reality of the strange room.
Yeah. And that's when John's gonna be like, does anyone else see that?
See what?
All right.
What do you see, John?
The creatures. There's some sort of shadow man. They're very large.
Could it be our friends? The ones that disappeared?
Possibly. Do not know.
What are they trying to communicate with you? Can they see you?
I don't know if they can see me or not. They just keep wanting to drink more, and they keep drinking from something that I can't see.
Somebody give me some of that tea.
Guzzle it down, buddy.
And I do.
All right. Perception plus medicine.
1 success.
1 success. All right. Things are starting to get fuzzy. They're starting to kind of flip back and forth, and you're starting to really feel dizzy and disoriented. Do you want to sit down or do you want to continue to stand?
No, I want to drink another drink.
All right. Roll again. Perception plus medicine.
Pound them.
1 success. Again.
1 success. Again. All right. And it's starting to flicker back and forth. You can kind of see a shadowy outline of something. Not quite sure what you're seeing. We'll come back to you again in a minute. Mara?
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I'm trying to shake my head and go, I think the one drinking, one shadow drinking is our friend, but the puppeteer is not. And I take another drink.
All right. You can roll either perception plus medicine or intelligence plus medicine because you've gotten enough successes.
Yeah, both failed. 11 and a 14. I needed an 8 or lower.
All right. Well, yeah, it's disorienting. You can't tell what you're looking at. All right.
I've got
John, are you going to keep shooting tea?
Yeah, I've got a plan. I want to pound down some tea.
Okay.
Try to see this thing again. And then as soon as I can see it, I'm going to try to pull my gun.
All right.
While I'm tripping.
All right.
All
right.
That's always smart.
I really failed.
He dropped
You
his
failed
gun
that?
on the floor.
Oh, did you roll 2 20s?
No, I rolled a 15 and a 20.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so you chug it. Look over to where you think the shadow thing is, go to pull your gun, and your hand slides completely off the gun, and you throw the gun at the thing.
Yeah, that's what you get. Pump you up.
It catches it and throws it back.
Thank you.
And it lands on the table in front of you.
I'll just start playing with it a little bit. I'm all tripping. I'll start spinning it around on the table with my finger a little bit, and then I'll just kind of slowly put it back away, and it's okay, and it's
all right.
It's holster. Obviously, this thing has no fear of a weapon.
You're right. Kyle.
Yes.
Roll for me.
Am I drinking
Perception
again?
plus medicine. Yep. If you're drinking again.
I'm drinking.
Nice.
A natural
Nice.
1 and a 2.
There you go.
Yay! We
Now
are
you
literally up to full because that's 3 points.
There we go. You pound another drink, and you suddenly go, oh my god, this all makes fucking sense, and you disappear.
Son of a bitch. I look around the table and realize that there's only 2 of us left.
Now, technically, there's Emerald Moon, who's also sitting in the room, but the player's not here, so I can't really do anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have one question.
Yeah?
Is Buford in both realities?
No. I'll explain why.
He don't drink. How's he going to get...
I'll explain why once the other players make it to the reality that you're in.
Okay.
Well, I'm just going to keep pounding this drink because everyone seems to be like figuring it out. And once they figure it out, they disappear. I mean, I'm kind of catching on to that. I mean,
right. There's something to this.
Not the smartest guy in the world, but I can tack that on. So
yes, 1 and 1 plus 1 does in fact equal 2.
I failed twice.
All right, but you didn't botch, which is important. Mara, what would you like to do?
Same thing. Trying to actually pass this time.
Pray to the dice gods.
And use extras if you need to.
I'm going to use 1.
Sacrifice your pinky.
Use another. Use another. Okay, that's... I've got 1 success, but...
1 success. All right. It's starting to come clear. You can actually now mostly see the shadowy things. They're still blurry, but you're not quite seeing what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But something's not right. You can feel a buzzing sensation, but you feel tethered. And then you snap back into the room.
I let out of frustration and flip over the table.
Oh, my cards.
You flip the table over, cards go everywhere. The dead body walks over, picks up the table. And this is what's really weird. Okay? The body stands up like a marionette. Walks over to the table. The table rights itself. The body goes back over, sits back down. Slaps the table a couple times. Grabs a carafe. Pours the carafe liquid into a cup, pushes the cup over to both of you, and then shakes the carafe and sets it down in front of you and makes a kind of a drinking motion. What would you two like to do?
Take a drink. Obviously, everyone wants me to drink.
Do you take a drink from the carafe or from the cup of tea?
Carafe.
Correct. Okay. John drinks from the carafe. Jerry drinks the tea.
I got a 2 and a 5.
2 and a 5.
2 successes.
All right. John, do you down the whole thing or do you sip it?
Little bit in between. I'm gonna take a few nice pulls off of it, and then I'll start sipping it after that.
All right. You pull, sip, and suddenly you have an energetic sensation. You realize what's going on. You go, "Holy fuck! This makes sense," and you disappear. Emerald Moon, catching on, tries to drink as well. And succeeds. No. Actually, she succeeded. She got 2 2s. All right. Mara, what would you like to do?
I drank 2.
You drink the carafe or the tea?
Huh? I drank the tea.
Okay.
I rolled a 6 and a 7. Fucking fine.
All right.
Which means both of those are successes.
All right. Give me one moment while I set the stage.
I had to roll below an 8 twice.
Fuck.
I had to roll below a 7.
Blurf.
Do what?
Give me a minute. I'm pulling all the characters out.
I'm looking for my macrame supplies I just ordered.
What the hell? Grab all the characters. Thank you. Control C. All right. We'll go to APOC.
Sure.
And then we'll go. There's a good room. There's the others. Give me one moment. I'm fixing something. There's a good room. All right. Players. All right. You all wake up. Once the game catches up.
So check your dynamic lighting.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that. All right. Dynamic lighting. Dynamic lighting. Off. No, off. Huh, it's actually off.
Weird.
That is weird. Let me check the other settings. Fog of War is off. Movement's off.
Join this GM real quick and take a look.
Changed a little bit of the music so while we try to figure out what the hell is going on. Yeah, for some reason it's not switching over.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I'll drop it and then reload it. Maybe that'll do it. Like pull it to a different level and then bring it back. Let's go to that one. Okay, you come back to that. Now let's bring you back over. That's really weird. It does not want to show you that level.
Let me see.
All right.
My guy is John Matrix. Dynamic lighting, vision off, low light off. Settings.
Let's see if I can't drop you guys into a different one. All right, this one seems to be Fog of War on that one's on, so I'll turn that off. All right, this is a similar page. Let's see if you can load into this one. How's that coming up? There we go. All right, zoom in. I just dropped into level 5 instead of level 8. Make it easier.
You've got me down here in the corner and up there.
Well,
just so you know.
you need to go up to the top one where the group is.
I'm just letting you know I'm down there too.
Yep. Yeah. Speaking of, I need to grab Ogre. John Matrix is also in here.
We're all in here.
All right. We all float down here. Where is Ogre?
I can't remember. Was that 90s or was that 80s?
What? We all float down here?
Yeah,
It's from the book.
Well, yeah, the book was out, but was the movie out at that point?
Oh.
I can't remember.
Man.
Well, the TV miniseries came out in 1990.
Was it 90? Okay. Yeah.
The one with Tim Curry?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was early 90s.
Yeah. What? Give me one moment. I need to pull a ogre. There's ogre. That'll work. Control C. My spare copy of ogre was not where I left them. All right. So everybody is there. Ogre is here. There we go. All right. Mara, you suddenly come to realization that everything you're seeing has a filtration over it. There's something on your head. You suddenly go, oh my God, this makes sense. And you pull off a virtual reality goggle. Everyone in the room has been in VR this whole time.
I knew it. I actually didn't know that.
All right, so the first person that figured that out for not going and knocking all of our goggles off.
Well, you couldn't. The problem is you were all strapped into chairs.
So we're still trapped into chairs?
Yeah, you're still strapped into your chairs, but the first person to figure it out was Ogre. Ogre's not very smart.
Yeah, that's fair.
I thought he was smart with a helmet on.
It's hit and miss. When he has the helmet on, he can randomly roll, and sometimes he's smart and sometimes he's not. When the helmet's off, he's smart. Okay? When the helmet's on, he's dumb. And it's a random roll when he's smart. So there's a whole mechanic to Ogre that's really weird. Anyhow, and then Blarf figured it out, but Blarf was strapped down. Everyone was strapped down, so no one could be able to do anything except Ogre. Ogre, being stupid, the only thing he could do was pick up the dead body of the technician, put a VR helmet on it, make it move around.
Carry it around, yeah.
Trying to get your attention with the dead body.
Buford, where are you at?
Buford is not in the room.
See, this was my problem with drinking the tea. I knew I was going to lose my robot.
Buford is not inside this area for some strange reason.
Mm-hmm. I want to know why. Pit Boy.
Pip. Well, you have to first unstrap yourself.
Where are you at, Buford?
Somebody
the system comes up, and Buford is in the lower level. Buford is on the lowest level of the building.
Well, get your ass up here, Junior.
He can't.
What do you mean he can't?
Can't.
Something blocking his path or something, man. Can't make it.
Does not have administrative access.
Unstrap myself from this thing.
I'm the overseer. I give him administrative access.
He can't. Something's blocking his path.
What's
the elevator is all the way up.
What's in your way, Buford?
Elevator is all the way up.
Okay. Pit Boy, send the elevator down.
Denied.
Access denied.
I'm the overseer.
Yes. Access denied.
Someone let me out of this freaking chair.
That was why I was trying to get the fucking robot up here.
I'm gonna try to shimmy myself out of this chair.
All right. Go for it. Who has lockpick?
I don't need a lockpick.
Gee, what have I got for lockpick? I think I got 3 on lockpick.
Is there really a chair that can hold me down?
Yes.
This one, apparently.
Lockpick is not a tag skill, but I do have a 3 on it.
Okay. It's a agility plus lockpick to get out of the chair.
Agility plus lockpick to get out of the chair.
Yes, because you are tied into the chair, so you have to pick the lock.
Yeah, I'm not getting out of the chair.
Ironically, Emerald Moon gets out of her chair and starts working on nobody. Damn it.
John Matrix is going to try the only thing he knows how to do, and that's the physical way, force way out
Emerald
of the
Moon
chair.
is my head of security. She should have come and gotten me off right away.
Well, she rolled a 20 to help somebody. So she got out and then discovered she had thumbs. It'll be a few minutes before she realizes other people need out.
So can I fight my way out of this chair?
You can try to fight your way out of this chair, or you can do agility plus lockpick.
What's the fight the way out of the chair?
Fight would be strength plus unarmed.
Armed.
You would need at least 3 successes.
Okay, that's 11. Adding those together.
Right. Well, I shall try again. So, that's 2 successes on my end.
For which? Picking the lock or forcing your way out?
Picking the lock.
All right, it pops open.
I go over to the nearest person and try to help them.
Blarf is the nearest person.
That's 2 19s. That is a failure.
Blarf, would you like to force your way out of this?
Yep.
All right, strength plus unarmed.
Yay, unarmed is now 4.
Sweet.
4 plus 12 is 16.
Damn.
I'm going to spend 1.
Yeah, you'll do it.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 and get 4 dice. I'm going to say that is 4 successes.
You rip it free from its housing. You now have a pair of very nice. You're not sure what this metal is, but they're bracelets.
All right, Tila, let's do this. I need 1 more success to bust free.
Yep, it's starting to strain.
I'll roll whenever you want me to.
Just strength plus unarmed.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you wanted me to roll it or not.
Yep.
All right, there's the 3rd success.
All right, there we go. All right, so someone help.
Nice reference, buddy.
All right, someone help Route Kyle out.
Okay.
Mara comes over.
1 success.
1 success. You pick the lock.
And I got 1 success. So
Yes. You both got 1 success, so you both picked the lock.
He's straining too hard. Someone hit him. He's getting crazy.
All right.
Do I have a coin in my pocket, Seth?
Do you have a coin in your pockets?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't have your sheet in front of me.
you got caps, don't you?
No, there's a perk that ties into a coin. I can't remember what it is. And strangely enough, Atreyu is not in the room with the rest of you.
Yeah, well, neither is the robot. So.
Oh yes, I have a bottle cap. So
okay,
I go to the nearest table and spin it.
All right. Agility plus unarmed, I guess, if you're trying to do something.
Yeah, 2 successes.
All right. What are you trying to do?
I'm making a very bad joke.
Okay, I'm missing it.
There is a movie where the guy's trying to figure out if he's still in the illusion.
Oh, gotcha.
In order to figure it out, he spins his ring or a coin or something like that.
I think that's Vanilla Sky.
Inception. And it was a top.
It's Inception. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I knew it was something like that.
Vanilla Sky's
Somewhere
a wild
I had
movie too,
an actual Inception top because they were handing them out at the movies.
Oh, nice. I haven't seen it yet, so that explains why I don't get the reference.
I technically don't either. I just know the reference.
I don't get a lot of free time to watch movies.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
All right. So, you are all in a virtual reality chamber. The door is closed. The car is ajar. The door is ajar. The car is a mess.
Which one's the door? I see a set of stairs.
Yeah, so do I. Weird.
My first thought would be to find our missing team members, mainly the robot and that other person.
Yep.
Atreyu. Where's Atreyu? Yeah. That would be my first thought, would be, where is everybody?
Yep. Weird. I must be on the edge on that. That makes sense. All right. Well, you can check your Pip-Boy.
Yeah,
to figure out where Atreyu is.
Remember? I was trying that.
You're looking at the Pip-Boy for where the robot was.
Uh-huh. Robot's not the only missing member.
All right, so make a intelligence plus science check.
I like that one. But I rolled a damn 20. I rolled a 20 and then I got
How many 20s have we rolled tonight?
More than is humanly possible. I'm starting to think at this point that the virtual die rolling system is just not our friend.
I rolled a 20 and then I rolled a success after that. That's even worse.
Oh, man.
There's 420s in the chat that I can see in the tower.
420. Woo! You're all high. That explains everything.
That's why.
All right.
Not near high enough.
Right. Shit. All right. So, you got a 20. You look at your arm, and you look at it and go, where the fuck is my magic bracer? They took my magic bracer! Those bastards!
Those yellow stinking, those yellow-bellied stinking fairies.
Never trust the Fae.
And yes, that was an 80s reference.
Yes, it was.
They killed Fritz. They killed Fritz. Those atrocity-filled vermin. Those stinking yellow-bellied fairies.
Why don't you run up there and hit the pace car? You don't hit everything else on the track.
And for the reference, the dead body was also an 80s reference.
I don't get no points for that reference?
Yeah,
Come on.
you do.
That's some Days of Thunder action, guys. Come on. Days of Thunder.
Seriously? She chose that character?
Yes.
From Mannequin, or oh god, what's the name of the fucking movie? It's not Mannequin.
Overboard.
Huh?
Overboard?
The dead body that kept moving around and people kept running into it. It's actually from an 80s movie.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one with the guy that falls in love with the mannequin.
No, that's Mannequin.
That is Mannequin, yeah.
Mannequin was a good movie, actually.
Every time you picked up the dead body, it became a mannequin, and that was Mannequin. But the dead body was an actual dead body. There's a comedy called Weekend at Bernie's.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And they were moving the body around constantly to pretend like it was still alive.
One of my favorite parts of that movie is when they say something and it's supposed to shock the dead body, Bernie, and they just kind of slap his hand up against the side of his face, and he's like, oh no! And it looks so fucking funny, man. It is hilarious.
The funnier part is I've seen the outtakes for that movie. It was in many scenes, it was actually a body double dummy, but most of the scenes, it was an actual actor just sitting there.
Just sitting there doing nothing. That's the way to get paid right there.
Yeah, like it's fucking hilarious the way some of the scenes are in the movie. It's the actor just sitting there laying limp and letting the other actors move his body around. Like, that's a new one. Anyhow, but yeah, so yeah, my good friend was talking about possibly playing the game, and she wanted to play Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh no!
That is the greatest reference of all time.
And I couldn't help laugh my ass off at that. I'm like, yep, I'm doing that to the characters tonight because that's just too funny.
How
Especially
the hell do you role play?
What do you do? I lay there.
Well, and it'd be funny though because like you could have another character inadvertently move the body around.
Or what I was about to do which was kill the character.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're getting out of here, but I was stacking up the bodies because I figured I'd throw them because I realized we were headed back the way we came. Yeah. And I'm like, I could just throw them at the things and they can feed on them. Like I actually had purpose. There was a reason I was just stacking them like cordwood. That is just funny. I pick it up. What do? I pick it up. It's a gazebo. I shoot it with my arrow.
Gazebo.
Nothing happens. I shoot it with my +2 arrow. Nothing happens.
What's up, Roland?
Oh man.
That's our friend Roland over there.
A fucking gazebo. Yeah, that Knights of the Dark Tower, man. That line is priceless.
I don't think that was actually they made it famous, but it was an actual fucking game.
Was it?
Yes.
Wouldn't surprise me. Players can be that way. They can just not be aware of what you're referencing. And I think part of that actual game was none of the players knew what a gazebo was, except the GM.
Yep.
And
they did not know what the word meant.
Yeah, and they thought it was some weird creature. So they're just attacking this weird creature, oblivious that it's a building. And the GM is like losing his shit going, what the fuck's wrong with you? It's a building.
They're beating up an open air building.
Yes.
Yeah, it's wow. Okay.
Oh, the other one is I cast magic missile.
Yeah.
Where? At the darkness.
At the darkness.
Yeah.
I cast magic missile.
Yeah, that's Dead Ale Wives did that bit.
Well,
Dead Ale Wives D&D.
I finally solved one of my problems for making my net.
Okay.
I couldn't find a button about the size of a military jacket button or military BDU button.
Yeah.
Because you use that as a toggle to hold your grommet up so you can work in the round.
Yeah.
And then when you're done, you take it off the hook and you slip the button out.
That makes sense. All right,
so I'm getting back into macrame.
Hey, that's always fun. All right, so you are all sitting in this room. There's a door. I'm going to say there's a door right here because apparently my dumbass never drew a door into this fucking room. So we're going to put a door right here. That's the wrong color. Let's go black.
Where the hell does he want to go? Because I got a feeling he wants to go find his robot.
Yep.
Find my robot, man.
$2. I want my $2.
We want the robot, and I try you. We want our whole group to be back together again so we can get out of this vault.
Fuck this damn vault.
Right, Blarg? Right, Blarg?
No, I want out now.
Yeah, we got to get everybody together so we can get out. I know.
So, to the south is a
door. No one gets left behind.
I let out a fart.
You're having such a good time carrying bodies. Even if one of these clowns dies, you're bringing them along.
Oh,
hear me?
Yeah.
Bodies left behind. You can drop them stupid mannequins anytime you want.
I already dropped them. They're over by the wall.
There are no mannequins. That's the worst part.
I know.
The mannequin was all part of the VR.
Yeah, I know.
I'm grabbing the other
on the
one.
move. Are we looking for something? What are we doing?
There's a door to the south.
I'm just going to head over to this door and take a peek at it.
All right. The door is currently closed.
Is it locked?
No.
Open the door.
All right. You open the door. Door opens up. As the GM deletes the door.
Is this blood stuff there for real, or is it just happen to be?
Yeah. No, everything you see is actually there.
Okay. No, just take a step back for a second and be like, this hallway, it's all bloody.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
Well,
doesn't look like we got
I turn to Kyle and go, do you really want to go get your robot?
Kyle walks over here and wants to know what this stairway here is.
It's outside of your area of view. That's the stairway going down.
Dude, it doesn't matter what we want. We got one way we can go. Let's go. It's not like there's 4 different directions we can go.
Yeah.
We can go one direction. Let's go.
Hey, leave that band out of this.
One direction.
It's a final brain cell.
All right. Is everyone following Kyle out the hallway?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, the fearless leader.
Follows the fearless leader. Ogre follows behind. Emerald Moon follows behind. Mara, you're following, I assume? And the dog.
Yes, sir.
Should I have a halo on my character too?
Aura? Yeah. You can.
I
just have it.
I don't know why they were there. That's why I was asking.
The halo is just for GM to be able to figure out which character is which by color.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
I have you as like a light yellow, but it's not really showing up very well.
That's fine.
All right, I gotta grab these two. Give me 1 second while I move these down so I don't lose them.
I would like to hide as a note.
You're going to hide? All right.
Yes.
That's fine. Roll it.
Yes.
All right.
2 successes.
All right. You go completely invisible.
After seeing the room full of blood, what weapons do I have? Because
Your standard.
I've got some skills, but it doesn't have any. There's weapons. You don't have any weapons yet.
Hey, Seth,
Yeah.
is the blood fresh?
Yes. It's not super fresh, but it's within the last couple hours. There's some
Is there
black
a splatter pattern that indicates
Uh,
direction?
All right, make a perception plus
Science.
medicine or science. Perception plus medicine or science.
They're the same. Neither one of them's tagged.
Pick one.
I don't think either one of them's tagged.
All right, John.
Yeah.
I find it. You have a gauze pistol.
Hey, 2 successes, 2 5s.
All right, there's a mixture of blood. Some of the blood is green, some of the blood is black, some of the blood is red. It's all dragged down the hallway towards the virtual reality room you just came out of.
There's black blood.
Yep.
That don't make no damn sense.
It does if you understand Fallout.
All right.
It's a specific type of creature, and Fallout has black blood.
Well, would I know that?
Not necessarily. Super mutants typically have green blood. Humans have red. Some ghouls will have black.
Not to be a...
Well, I'm a super mutant, so I would imagine I at least can figure out the human blood in that. As to whether I've ever... Oh, no, I probably have beat the shit out of a ghoul at some point.
Yep.
In 300 years, so yeah.
All right.
Is there any footprints or anything?
Yeah, it's all mostly just going towards that cyber virtual reality room. Give me 1 second so I can update John with a weapon.
Okay.
A tribute for small guns.
Yeah, gauze rifle and gauze pistol, small guns.
Yep. Tributes.
The attribute for small guns is agility.
Okay. Skills, small guns.
Okay. You're going to have a gauze pistol, not a gauze rifle.
Yep.
You're going to have a damage rating of 6.
Okay.
Piercing 1. Damage type is physical. Fire rate will be a... we'll call it a 3. Range is medium.
I have that listed here.
One-handed.
Ammo type.
Ammo type, I believe, is energy. Uh-oh.
It'd be an energy weapon then.
Yeah.
Which I have no skill in. Switch this.
That's weird. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some power issues here. The lights just dropped partially.
I'd be more concerned about your power, man.
Well, that's why I kind of stopped.
Yeah, that shit would scare me.
Yeah, that kind of makes me uncomfortable. That's not good.
Yeah. Last thing you need is fire to start while you're asleep.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm a little on edge right now. So I won't be going to sleep tonight. Because, fuck me, that's not good. And we have nothing that is draining the power, which is weird. Like, I've got the fans turned off, and I've got the water heater turned off.
Yeah, but if there's a water short, like a leak in the wall.
What I'm saying is, like, all the systems are turned off that would use that. They're completely disabled. But the lights in my section just dimmed. The rest of the trailer kind of dimmed, but not as bad.
That sounds like a ground fault issue.
Yeah, that's what I was
Sounds
thinking.
like a couple fucking issues. Christ. Anyhow, so trying to see what. So it's not the Gauss rifle is not actually a energy weapon. It's just a small gun, but I don't see what fuel type it takes. Doesn't fucking say. Oh, yeah, this game. Fusion core, plasma cartridge. I don't know. Give me a
Just
second.
have a 10mm pistol.
No. Because you're from the sci-fi floor, so you need to have a more sci-fi weapon.
Okay.
And you're head of security on top of that, so
yeah,
you should have a pretty beefy fucking weapon. I'm gonna say give you a gamma round at least. Make it that way until we can figure out what the fuck it is. Like, it's weird. It has the weapon, right? But doesn't say what kind of ammo the fucking thing takes. This game. Jesus, people. They made it all pretty, but they don't include important things. All right, anyhow.
Energy weapons take fusion cells.
But what does a Gauss rifle take?
I will look. You continue doing your stuff.
Okay, that will work. Jerry's going to look for us. All right, everyone is assumed following pops.
Okay, Gauss pistols are handheld firearms which utilize electromagnetic coils to propel ferromagnetic 2.2mm EC rounds at extremely high velocities.
That's what I thought, the 2mm. It's the weird one in the game.
The 2mm EC.
Yeah, cartridge or whatever.
Yep. You will have 5 of those little charges and 16 rounds. What do you need? Okay. Go back to bed. All right. So back to the game. Is everyone following pops, or what are we doing?
Well, I sure hope so, because I'm just strolling along here. Strolling along.
What's the rest of the players
coming
doing?
with me? I'm just out here by myself.
I'm sticking with Kyle.
You're sticking with Kyle? All right.
Yeah. I'm going to move along.
Is everyone else following Kyle, or is anyone else going to check the rooms that you're walking past?
I want to peek into each of these rooms that we're walking past for sure.
All right. Make a perception plus science check for me.
And that's one failure.
You actually got 20 or just
an 18.
Okay.
18 and a 6.
That's fine. Did you get a success?
Yes, the success was a 6.
Okay, just checking. All right, so as you're walking along to the south of the corridor, so Kyle turns the corner and heads down the corridor. To the south of that location is a big open room, and there's a green blinking light.
So in here?
down here. Hold on. To the south of John. Let me find a little.
Oh, this one?
Yep, that one. Perfect.
Okay.
There's a big open room and a green blinking light.
Where's the blinking light at?
Let me grab the little thing and I'll show you.
Oh, you're good.
Right. Yeah, beam will work. The green blinking light is right here.
I don't see it. Oh, there we go. I see you pinging now. Okay.
Yep. Or, well, I wasn't pinging.
Okay.
It's now responding to me. There's a fire animation that will happen at some point, and that will show where it's at. It's about...
Someday.
Yeah, it's diagonal from you to the southwest. Like where I'm putting the fire marks is where it's at.
By this door
Yep,
here.
right there. Yep, there's a flashing green light to the southwest. On the wall.
Let's go check it out.
All right. Make a intelligence plus science check for me. Is that his? Yeah, that is. God, that stinks like gas.
I failed twice.
Failed twice. All right. All right. There's a green blinking light.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Along with some kind of control.
Shit.
You have a Pip Boy, their security guy.
I don't think so. I'm not sure what I got. I know I created my character, and
you have a Pip Boy. You're head of security in the vault.
Yeah.
Everyone that's from the vault has a PDA attached to their arm so they can talk to each other.
Oh yeah, I got a Pip Boy right there. Okay, I see it on my sheet now. And I do have a 10mm pistol.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Well, you also have a Gauss pistol.
Awesome.
Make it simple.
Okay. And I can communicate with any of the team members through my Pip Boy?
Yes.
All right, and I'm going to take a photo of it and send it to Kyle and be like, what's this? WTF, mate?
Blarf, what do you think about this?
Blarf, you're back to your own old self again.
Blarf?
All right, let's go back. Let's go see what they're looking at.
All right. Mara, I assume you follow?
Yep.
All right.
Haven't been made aware of anything, so.
Gotcha. They go back the way they came, and then back to this big open room.
It doesn't look like an elevator, but okay. What do we got here?
Oh, that's really fucking creepy. Power just came back in full power suddenly. And it's bright again. What the fuck is going on?
I'd say don't argue, but that is actually kind of worrying.
Yeah. There was a sound like something was running in the background, but I don't know what. And everything's turned off that could be pulling extra power.
Hey, there goes those fire things.
Here, hold on 1 second.
Yep. Kyle.
I got ozone smell down.
Kyle goes over here and pulls out.
Oh, course, now I'm not going to smell shit because the fucking air freshener just kicked on. Damn it. Yeah, something is trying to draw power. I don't know what it is. And when it does, it's pulling the electricity from the rest of the fucking trailer.
You have air conditioning unit or anything?
Yeah, it's turned off.
Okay.
The heater's turned off. The air conditioner's turned off. The water heater's turned off. But there was something that I could hear distinctly in the room when the power was low that sounded like it was running. Like a compressor or something, but
So
not.
do you have like a sump pump or anything?
No.
Okay.
Kyle had to hit his.
All right. So, back to the game. All right, so John is standing next to something. Everyone that is looking at what John is looking at, make a intelligence plus science check for me.
Okay. One success.
One success.
One success and a natural.
Mark?
One success and a natural what?
20.
20. All right.
I rolled a
Jesus fucking Christ.
There's a big blinky light over there. It's cool.
All right. I figured maybe
Kyle?
the overseer would know what the light is for, but
Well, the problem is that this area is not on the map.
I had one success.
You had one success. So, looking at that wall, you can see that there is a bunch of controls and there's a big green blinking light. You're not quite sure what it is, but it's blinking, like something is powered or active.
Will
Mara?
my Pip Boy give me anything?
Nope. It says outside of service area. Right now, you're looking at your map, and when you zoom out, you're about half a mile away from your vault.
Neat. I'm assuming this is probably the farthest I've ever been away from my vault.
Yeah.
It's not my vault. I've been way farther away than that.
Well, that's a problem.
Everyone who is from Vault 85, this is supposedly part of your vault, but it's not part of your vault.
All right,
It's
I
a
got a
section
question.
of your vault that you
Is
don't
this
know
the doorway
exists.
right here?
No. That's not a door, it's a wall. I just don't have it drawn right. Because the map that I was trying to load in is similar to this one with a different layout, but it won't load it up, so. That's supposed to be a solid wall there. And there's supposed to be a door. Let me show you. Come on. So there's supposed to be a door
we came in
here.
for no reason. We can't find nothing out. Let's go. That's the way I look at it. We don't know nothing about this. It's just another deterrent to us getting where we're trying to go. So ain't no elevator here. Let's get. Anyone?
I'm
Get out of
gonna
here.
look around the room and make sure there's nothing important in here.
All right. Make a intelligence plus science check, please.
11 and a 15, neither succeed.
Okay. Anyone else want to search the room?
I mean,
Sure, I'll take a look around.
All right.
Survival.
All right. Survival plus perception or intelligence plus science.
That's going to be perception and survival. I should have just tagged survival like I thought I should have. Damn. Missed opportunity.
We can all change that at level 5.
Right.
2 successes.
2 successes. This is a freight elevator. A large freight elevator designed for loading and unloading large vehicles.
Oh, we found your elevator.
I point at Kyle, and I waggle my finger like to come over to me.
Okay. Kyle's next to you.
I reach out for his pit boy, and I cue it up.
Okay.
And then I type in what I know about the elevator.
Power word blah.
Yep.
Power word blah. This is a freight elevator for vehicles.
Oh, I have to kind of explain how I get the information transferred, though.
I get it.
Because I do know how to spell, I do know how to communicate, I just can't form words.
Incidentally, John.
Yeah.
For future reference in the game, to simplify things, there's a concept that I usually have in my games that I forgot to mention called power word blah. When you need to explain something to another character in game that the player already knows.
Okay.
Called power word blah, and it simplifies the issue.
Because we're all in a hurry.
Because we're all in a hurry. We don't need to listen for the next 20 minutes what the character didn't know.
Combat is, how should I say, already long enough.
All right,
Hey,
so.
Blarf. Hey, Blarf.
Blarf.
You're so good with this Pip-Boy, man. You think you can get in touch with the robot?
Has he used the name Buford?
Sometimes.
No, I'm asking the DM. He has. I have heard him refer to him as Buford, right?
Yeah, yes. I do too sometimes, but when I'm talking to you, I call it the robot because I know.
I type into the Pit Boy, search for Buford.
Okay. Let's see if it comes up. Yeah, it's 1 and 11. There we go. It comes up with 11 separate, different things associated to the word Buford.
It's a process of elimination because I'm pretty sure there's several of them I can go, yeah, it's definitely not that.
Buford, Overseer's bodyguard.
Is that what you type in?
That's what I would type
That's
in.
what he could type in. He saw me pull up the search command. It's not like the first time I've dealt with one of these.
Right.
I told you, I'm 300 years old. I've seen Pit Boys.
Right.
I've never had one, but that's because I've never had a desire to have one.
Yeah, no shit. They're kind of overrated. All right. So, do you change his search or do you stick to his search?
Who, are you talking to Kyle?
Yes.
You mean, do I want to refine the search parameters?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay, no results.
Yeah, go back to the original search parameters.
Okay. And then you get the same 11. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. And then you filter it out, I assume?
Yeah.
All right, you go down and you have 3 results.
What's the descriptions on them?
Ice Pirates Robot. Oh, crap. Name of character from such and such movie and name of character from such and such movie.
Neither one of the other ones have robot in the title.
Correct.
I go for the one that's robot in the title.
All right. In the title, it brings up character profile. Buford is the perfect robot that was made by a elite programmer. The perfect robot is all black. There's an icon that says "Find location?" ?
Yep.
Click the button, and it says that location cannot be found. Approximate location is 100 feet below your position.
You said this is a freight elevator.
And I throw my hand up like, there you go.
You did say this is a freight elevator, right?
Yeah, for big giant vehicles.
Yeah, well, it's going to work for big giant people too. Let's take this fucker on down.
All right.
Going down.
Someone will push
Okay,
the button.
so how tall is the freight elevator and the doorway?
The doorway to get into this freight elevator is 2 meters wide. The freight elevator itself is 7 meters by 7 meters. 8 meters, sorry. 7 meters by 8 meters.
Okay. So I'm doing the math in my head.
Yep.
How far down, number of floors?
10 floors.
And I hit that button.
All right. Roll intelligence plus science for me. All he needs 1 success, but...
Below on a point.
All right.
And a critical success.
Perfect. You realize as you go to push the button, there are no buttons. There's just a lever to turn on and off.
Ow.
There's buttons next to it, but the buttons are irrelevant. They just basically show go, stop, emergency.
I got this. I hit go and pull the lever down.
There we go. All right. Let's see.
And I count the number of floors.
All right. Now the GM's going to see if that section is open yet. Because I built it, but it's still there.
It's a good place to stop.
Yeah, it's a good place to stop. And yep, we'll stop there.
One fucking one in the entire night for me. And I've been swapping my dice around. I haven't even been using the same dice.
I rolled
like,
so
what
many
the fuck?
20s. I rolled so many 20s. I'm afraid to play next week.
You used up all your 20s. You're good.
You're good, yeah. Now
Yeah.
you can roll ones.
You have heard the term bad dice night. It happens.
In the game we play in the morning, 20s are great. In the game I play at night, 20 ain't no good at all.
Well, that's why I like the Cairn system, and I want to see if he wants to run a cyberpunk game. The name of it's Cyber.
Yeah.
Actually, and you can print your own manuals off for free. Like the entire system is free.
Yeah, I get it. It's a system I'd have to really sit down and relearn and then figure out how to modify this one for it.
I don't think it would be that hard to do that, though. Not with this, because what's great about this is if you can justify which stat you're using. And I would use cyber.
It's a justification system?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm starting to like that style of RPG. It focuses on role play and less fucking rolls.
Whoa. Alrighty. You ready for this?
Yeah.
This fucking game. Everyone gets 240 experience points.
Holy crap. 240?
Because you finished a major quest.
Oh,
and you're level 3. This fucking game, man. Jesus Christ. There's like no consistency.
Hold up, because 240, like I said, my thing was different than everybody else's as it was. I don't know why.
No, I get it.
But 240 is going to give me 650, man.
Yeah, I get it. That's what the game says.
What level am I going to be at 650?
So what was level 3 set at? 300?
Give me a minute. I have to flip back.
Correct.
Fucking game,
600 is level 4.
Okay, so I'm definitely level 4.
Right? Yeah, level 3 is 300. Level 4 is 600. Level 5 is 1,000.
So we just got 240?
Yep.
So that would put me at 540.
Yep. So by next game session, you'll be at level 4.
I got 480, so I'm level 3.
I'm the only one that levels up?
No, I'm level 3.
I just went to level 4.
Well, John, actually, technically, you would be at... Larf, what's yours? 550?
540.
540. John, you would be about the same level.
Okay.
Even though you, the player, wasn't here, your character was active, and the way the game is set up is everyone relatively goes through the same experiences.
Yeah.
So the only variation will be, you know, if you did a minor job versus a major job, but it really is kind of open-ended. That's why Pops has a little bit extra XP, because in some of the stuff he was doing more points than other people.
Yeah, that's right. There was a couple of things where you awarded me extra points for stuff.
Yep.
Somebody else, too, was getting extra points for something they did.
Emerald Moon was initially when she was playing.
Anyway, I'll figure out a perk, like I said.
Yep. Right.
Figure out what my next perk is.
Probably going to be skilled.
Yeah, no shit.
That was my last one for sure. And yeah,
that gives you 3 points.
I know it adds to that, but like I said, there's got to be a way to up these.
Well, what's really funny is I can tell you at some point I will stop buying skilled, because I'll have everything that I care about maxed out.
Well, skilled, there is a catch to skilled. I'm trying to find the damn perk in the book.
I don't think you
can only use it 10 times, and it caps at 6.
Yep.
You can only use it 10 times, but you can't use it every level. There's a spacer between levels.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I think it's like it goes up by 3 levels every time you use it. So it starts at level 3, and then if you use it at level 3, then the next level you can use it is at level 6.
Oh, that's fine.
So that's how that works. And you can only do it 10 times total. But see, and this is where the game is broken, because so again, maximum character level according to the book is what level?
21.
Okay, so what is 21 divided by 3?
7.
So how can you get a maximum of 10 in skilled if your maximum is 7 levels? Way to test that game, designer!
Yeah, good job.
Technically, you can go over level 21, but
Yeah.
they only have it statted out to level 21.
Yeah. It just further shows that there's a lot of bugs to this game that the designer wasn't paying
It needs to be translated in. Like I'm telling you, I like the Karen system, but it takes some getting used to because everything revolves around minimal gear.
Well, but you got to understand that this is a game development company called Modifius. They can only work with what is their system.
Yep.
So the designer of the Fallout game needs to follow Modifius's 2D20 system. Now, the 2D20 system for Dune is fucking gorgeous. It's a beautiful system. They should have taken that system and then applied it to Fallout with only a few modifications, and it would have been perfect. The problem is the designer took the core system of 2D20 and then shoved it into as much Fallout 4 as they could without really understanding the Fallout universe. And that's where it starts to break down very quickly because they didn't understand what they were making. They just understood, oh, it's Fallout 4. Okay, I relatively understand it, and just went from there and didn't really understand the Fallout 4 mechanics to begin with. There is a older Fallout tabletop game that came out about 10 years ago that was based around Fallout 1, 2, and 3, and I think New Vegas was in there as well. But it was fan-made, and that was surprisingly very accurate. It was just the system was kind of clunky at first because you had to really understand the way they did percentile.
Yeah.
Right,
well, I'm going to hop off of here. I'm starting to get tired.
You want to roll this out for me real quick? If I went to level 4, I get 1 hit point.
Yep.
Okay, so that puts me at 15. I get to add 1 skill.
Correct. 1 point in a skill.
We'll make that a survival of 4.
Okay. And then 1 perk.
Whoa, and I'll figure that out because
yeah,
I don't have a book. I do not have La Bucco.
Yep.
All right. Well, it was good to play. Thanks, guys, for running the game.
Yeah, always, Max. I'll probably see you tomorrow.
Thank you for coming out and joining us.
No problem. I'll catch you guys later.
All right. Have a good night.
Everybody. Have a
show
great
the
night.
outro.
You want to play the outro there?
Yep, I'm about to. Give me 1 moment. Everyone have a wonderful night, and we'll be seeing you.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless